And you all die.
Oh, no, that comes later. All right.
Good game, guys.
Previously on Dungeons and Dragons, after being rescued by a bunch of rich kids playing heroes with their parents' magic items, the so-called grown-ups murdered a morally and developmentally challenged bugbear in front of said children as it called for its mommy.
I did good.
Yes.
Before their adrenaline could simmer down from that, they were then sneak attacked by a shady-looking half-elven archer named Tedious and an ebony-skinned mage named Lyrie, who had the misfortune of picking a fight with our eclectic assortment of itinerant protagonists. While the heroes may have let the skeezy rogue bleed out in front of the children, Little Miss 11 going on 30, Anna Era, was kind enough to stabilize the archaeologist mage from the shock of her non-consensual nipple piercings. And thus was something resembling an interrogation able to take place. In talking to the underdressed mage, it was learned that Nuala hated humanity and was trying to revive the mother of monsters, the goddess Daedra, in exchange for being transformed into a demon, a process demanding bloody sacrifice in the dungeon's temple. This temple being a locale which was immediately behind the double doors the party had just passed. After hearing enough, all 10 knocked Lyrie out once more, and the adventurers engaged in the time-honored tradition of disappointing the youth. Time-honored tradition of looting the fallen. Feeling that it might be the best interest not to burn any of their trauma into their young memories, the children decided to leave the eventual, hopeful rescue of their youngest compatriot to the grown-ups while retreating to a safer spot, namely an area with fewer grown-ups and more gremlins. Pip, who did at last introduce himself as Valena's one-time pet rabbit, was able to point the children to the Fort Sallyport and see them off, after beseeching the young Vanna Era to top them all up on hit points. Yes. Past the room that Lyrie and Tedious were guarding, the heroes found a table laden with archaeological artifacts inscribed with spiky runes. An ancient dialect of Infernal, according to Veneto, yes.
Too many V names.
From which Veneto gleaned references to rites involving entombment and reincarnation. And beyond that, an ill-concealed stairway descending into darkness. Yes.
So who's our sneaky boy? Who can snake?
No. I'm a little sneaky. I know to sneak.
You don't want
You've
me to sneak.
been
I'm not
known
so
the
good at
snake
sneaking.
rabbit.
Yes, I've got a light foot. If you want, I could look forward.
Oh, you're a
That
buddy.
would be great, because I'm a little loud myself. You know.
What?
Yeah.
You don't say.
Couldn't hear you above the clanking.
Calm down, Shorty.
Watch your kneecaps.
Yes, Master Vault, and I will go ahead and scout, and I'll get the lay of the land.
Master?
All right, so you're gonna head.
Don't make his
You're gonna
head
head
any
down the
bigger.
stairs then.
Mm-hmm. So Pip will creep up the stairs here, just to get a good look.
Down or up?
Sorry, I keep forgetting that you guys can control your own tokens. All right. All right. So let me switch us to the next map there.
Everybody hold on.
I remember how to do it. Didn't take a long
Eva,
time.
put your hands up like this.
Okay. So Pip finds himself at the top of the stairs. Where the hell did the room description go? That's not the room.
Yeah, so I'll step forward if you're ready.
Okay.
Careful, check for trap.
The stone door juts around the corner from the steps and it hangs slightly ajar. The detailed carvings that once carved its surface defaced by chisel marks and hammer blows to the extent that only a few remnants of images, mostly of gemstones and crowns, remain. The floor is slanted downward to the west.
Oh, yeah, I think he's got you at the end of the staircase.
Yes, there, at the end of the
Yeah.
staircase. A door that is slightly ajar into another chamber.
I would like to investigate the carvings in particular. You said there's like depictions of treasure on it, like gems and stuff.
Yeah, it looks like carvings of like crowns and gems. It's give me an investigation check.
Try to say the last name.
2. So that would be an S6.
It's the door. The door is really chewed up, and you don't see very well in the dark to begin with. So it's extremely hard to make out anything. But it looks like there were at one time possibly gems embedded to the door that have been knocked out, and then also carvings of perhaps royal figures. But it's really so scratched up. It looks like people were basically like chiseling away at this door to try and break through. So you can't really make out much of meaning, unfortunately.
I would like to attempt, after studying the door and, observing it, I'll like to try to open it.
All right. Well, it's ajar, so you have no trouble pushing it further open if you want.
Mm-hmm. I'll do just that.
All right.
Should I roll stealth, or...?
If you want to, you can.
Yes, I would like to. I want to do this sneaky. 12.
You said you got a 12?
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh no.
Sorry, I
All
should
right.
have turned that down. That was my...
I hear you.
Starting off strong.
Yeah, well,
I hear you, Rabbit.
There's a much larger room to the east of you. 2 pillars support the ceiling. In many places, the stone walls, floor, and ceiling are caked with ancient grime and soot. Alcoves in the north and south walls contain partially damaged statues of a man in robes clutching a book and a glaive. The entire room is canted towards the west, and whatever ancient upheaval caused the complex to tilt knocked the statues from their bases so they now lean against the western walls of their alcoves. In the far wall, you see a closed door.
So just to make sure I'm visualizing the room right, the statues on the eastern side are slanted towards the west, right? Like towards the center of the room?
They're all so like this statue here is leaning against that wall there.
So they're all leaning towards you.
Yeah, so they're all
Got
leaning,
it.
They're all leaning towards the left, towards the webcam.
Hello.
They're all leaning towards the webcam.
I'd like to go back up the stairs and just tell everyone quickly what I saw.
All right, you may do so.
Mm-hmm.
There's a strange room. It's got statues in it. It leans towards where you enter in. And there's a door with all sorts of strange carvings on it where people look like they dug some valuable gems out from it.
Interesting. Were there any traps? Did you see anything?
I saw nothing.
It seems safe to at least move forward to the beginning of the room. I guess we can explore a little bit at a time, so we don't get separated.
I definitely don't want to walk into any more traps. They're kind of foolish on our part.
Well, I think we should send a scout ahead little by little, but I don't think we should be completely apart.
No, absolutely not.
I think this is a good tactical decision, yes.
What's up, Pickle?
Yeah.
You agree?
You squeaked. Pickle squeaks
Anita?
for approval.
Let's do it.
Oh, good.
So we all move down the steps to the beginning of the room. Pippin got into.
All right, if you guys wish to be stealthy, then I would appreciate some stealth checks. And if you don't care about being stealthy, then to hell with you.
To heck with you!
I mean, I have disadvantage
What is
anyway.
this
Let's
stealth?
see how clumsily stealthy I
My
am.
stealth is plus what?
That's an 18.
4?
I got an 8.
And a 7. I am not stealthy at all.
Valena is going to, as she's kind of going down the steps, going to be humming to herself a bit.
Miss Valena, I do like your singing, but you must stay quiet.
You hear me jingling?
The natural one.
Wow.
She rolled on the stage. Let's score. It's fine.
This is some Scooby-Doo shit. Yeah.
Wow.
Bitch.
She lands against the back wall.
All right, give me perception checks as well, then, please, guys. Perception.
I did a croak.
We're screwed. There's no way they don't hear it.
Perception check.
My perception's a 5. I got a nat 1 on that.
Mine's a -1, so we'll see how this goes.
Oh my god!
I got a 21.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
I might not be very sneaky, but I am very perceptive.
I got an 8 because I rolled a 9.
7.
I rolled an 8 as well.
Okay, so as you stop humming, Valena, you from somewhere in the distance, it's faint, but you hear something that sounds like a click, like a.
Oh, I'm gonna hold my hand up, Deborah, and say very loudly, like in a stage whisper, essentially. Shh! I think I heard something.
Yeah, us.
Oh, cool.
What did it sound?
No,
But
it was like
yeah.
it was like a click or something.
Did they hear her?
Click? Who clicked? Who clicked?
Like,
I didn't click. I don't click.
I mean, like a lock being undone, or
Well,
like
I
a
mean-
gun being loaded. What
I
kind
mean,
of?
Pickle
What's
rolled.
a gun?
Pickle rolled down the stairs. I mean,
Click, 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 click.
Are the stairs?
Was I able to like sort of discern where the direction of the click was?
well,
It's with all the
Okay.
noise that your compatriots are making, and the fact that this whole place is like hard surfaces that are reverberating. It's. I mean, you rolled well enough to be able to hear it over them, but you didn't. You're not able to pinpoint exactly where it came from.
So I fell ass over a tea kettle and you said what?
are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Not the. Oh, you.
Stop
She
being
ro-
clumsy.
She rolled so badly on stealth that it's affecting her hearing.
Well, I thought you were going like this, so I was like, what?
I picked you up
Oh, pick me up.
off the ground.
Oh, by the way, what exactly is everyone's marching order? I'm guessing that Pip must be towards the front since he's scouting and is the one person who can't see in the dark.
Surprised I didn't knock.
Yeah, I think I'd probably be like second from the front with someone else, like one of the
And I
beefier
figured,
dudes
I
in the
figured
front with
his
dark vision.
Pickle was at least the first or second one, since she got ahead of everyone there.
Phil.
I guess I'm the second one
How-
because I picked her
I
up.
thought Bun Buns
Right.
had good night vision.
I do not have night vision, no.
You would think so, but no. Isn't that weird?
The bunnies. have
Okay, so
no
is it
night
Pickle in front then, followed by Pip?
I was
I
just
mean,
gonna say.
I'm either right behind her or in front of
She
her.
rolled down. I went and picked her up.
Right, but I'm assuming you guys are putting
Right.
it back in.
So it'll be Pickle and then Voltan and then me.
Oh, you can always scooch back behind you.
Benito's in the back, just going.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm behind. I'm in front of Benito, but behind the other three. I guess I'm like
We're the
fourth and
stealthiest
fifth.
guys.
Benito rolled an 18. He's still just like.
For
What?
There's
perception.
no point.
Wait, what is Zulrich? Isn't Zulrich like a ranger?
Yeah.
So why is he scouting?
Well, why did you up near the front?
I rolled an 8 on stealth.
That's not what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
Why
are
are
you
you scouting?
Oh, why am I can move ahead.
Yeah, the barbarian and the paladin.
And I rolled a nat 1 on perception, so I don't think.
Oh,
I hear nothing.
I was a little confused about directions of where things were coming from. So
I take back my being okay. Oh,
She's down again.
she just wants to be picked up.
She-
He kind of just like pokes you.
okay, so
His
so you're going to move up and push the other
I trick
more armored people out of the way then, is that it?
No.
No? Okay.
no.
So we've got Pickle, Voltan, Pip, Zulrich, Benito, and Kelsey bring up the rear.
Oh, okay.
Is that correct?
I thought Benito
Yeah.
was in the back.
But she got behind me, so.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Makes sense.
Okay.
So, we heard a click.
No. Valena heard a click. The rest
Oh,
of you
okay.
guys
We're
couldn't
two
hear anything other than your own.
voices.
your own voices and missteps.
Who's click clacking?
But she pointed it out, right?
Yeah, she
I mean,
pointed
she
out.
said she heard it. She said she heard it click.
And
Everyone stop!
What?
There's a click. That means somebody's either got something bad pointed at us, or there's a trap.
Oh, fun.
No, I saw no traps masturbating to us. Not true.
Maybe
There couldn't be.
Maybe somebody's pointing.
maybe someone else should investigate a bit.
Not it.
What's going on?
Let me add Pickle to the map, and we'll let Pickle be in the front. Got an exploration, I guess.
Nope. I wiggle back between tall people's legs. Nope.
Okay, so that puts Voltan in the front then?
Somebody with heavy armor, I'm thinking.
Voltan will be
Zarek will come up behind Voltan. He and Zarek.
Voltan will be up front. That's fine.
I guess that's okay. At this point, as everyone's trying to,
Nudge you.
everyone else is trying to stay to the back.
Why
Somebody's
don't you move that?
Pretty boy.
You can rage.
Wait, I'll figure out pretty boys. What am I saying?
You get angry.
It's okay. I'll show everyone that it's safe. I'm right behind you, Master Bolton.
Voltan's in front.
I stand by my observations.
I'm not angry.
Well, I'll have a
People trying to
javelin
stay
just in
back too.
case.
Was Pip staying further back?
I'll get my hammer out.
I'll ready a javelin just in case.
Well, then I've at least moved up behind Pip.
Alright, let me put you on the map. Zolric. So Voltan, Pip, Zolric, Pickle,
Voltan, Helena.
Wait, Voltan's up front.
I mean, Benito.
This is.
The
I'm gonna have to.
the V's
I'm
are
gonna have to
front.
kill some characters because there's too many goddamn details. I can't keep them straight.
I mean, we can change. I can change.
Just remember Bane.
Yes,
If
you
it's
are.
okay, Michael, I'm gonna light my hooded lantern, and I'm gonna keep the hood down for now.
Okay, sure.
If I get a lot of sun, you could call me Tan.
No, but then
This will
you
take a
just-
lot of sun for that. You are a pale
I
boy.
mean,
You
I'd
are.
probably call you Strawberry Shortcake if that happened. It could be red.
Red lobster.
Yeah.
This is why he's angry.
He could never tan.
Never Tan.
Here,
So sad.
Pickle will
All right.
switch out her hammer for
Um,
also having a javelin.
So, where would you like to go in this room? It's about 30 feet long, 15 feet wide, and there's two pillars in the middle of it.
So there's two pillars in the middle of it. He's gonna like open the. So the door's already open, right? Am I in?
It is.
Okay.
You step through the doorway. You're in the
I step through the doorway. Bolton steps through the doorway, and he's kind of gonna go
Is that the right size?
right here.
Looks like good size to me.
Yeah.
He's gonna go to the edge right here and just kind of look.
Are these pillars? Move in front of the star. Where you've got
Are
the
these
star.
pillars?
Yes.
Yes.
In the center, the two? Yeah.
Can he look like to the side and just kind of
Peep around the pillars?
peep around the pillars and kind of look and see if there's anything?
So, you see, at the far end of the room, you see a closed door. Right here. There's a door that is closed.
I don't see anything.
What about the statues that it was talking about? See anything interesting with them?
I'll look at the side.
I'll step in the room and I'll drop the hood of my lantern and shine a light towards these statues to get a better look at them.
Alright. You step in there and have a better look at this at them. So,
As a cantrip, I'm actually going to cast light.
okay. Alright, so he's got a lantern out, you cast light. Where are you casting your light?
I'm just going to put it on the pillar in front of me, just like.
Okay. So the room is now well illuminated. These statues, the feet of them, they're kind of like leaning. They're all leaning to the side. They're all leaning towards the stairwell that you guys entered from, and they're like, so like they're one of their feet is just like barely on the pedestals anymore because, like whenever this dungeon fell. Or whatever,
They
like
fell
rolled
over.
or whatever. Because remember, this dungeon, it looks like the head of a giant statue or the head of a titan or something. Whenever it fell, it looks like it rolled in one direction. Now, the higher floors that you guys were on, those all appeared like they were basically level. But those hallways also look a lot of much coarser construction than these down here. This the construction down here is much finer construction, but it also looks really old in comparison. So it must be that the gremlins or Yuala or somebody like basically carved out the upper story.
Well, it wasn't the gremlins because they're dumb.
So
That's a fair assessment.
So we don't see anything like at all, like no traps or any like obvious traps, because these guys are dumb.
The rest of you who enter this room may roll perception if you want, or investigation, as however you prefer. If there's something specific you'd like to take a look at.
Investigation. I'm gonna try to look for
the tall
traps.
people's legs.
Yeah. Investigate.
I did not see.
We ain't. Oh, I got a natural 20 for a 19.
And I got a 22.
Okay, so what were you perceiving or investigating?
Receiving.
Perceiving. So, in your perceiving, you can see that the dust that there's lots of dust covering this, and there's like debris from stuff that's like fallen from the ceiling ages ago. But you can clearly see that there's a path worn in the dust from the door that you guys are entering through to the door in the far end of the room. You can also just barely see a little bit of light from beneath the jamb of the door at the opposite end of the room. It's very faint though.
So.
And what were you doing, John?
I was investigating. I got a 22.
What were you investigating?
To see if there was any traps in the room or a way through it.
The way through.
Well,
yeah.
So that sounds more like perception.
Okay, well, I investigated looking for traps.
Well, investigation is usually like focusing on like one thing. But so if you want, you could investigate the door, I suppose.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait.
Okay.
That goes. See where the dust is. Like there's a path like that to go that way.
Well then, I hear her, so I follow the path that she points out and go to investigate the door.
All right. So you make a point of keeping to the right of the pillars and walking to the opposite end of the room, and you begin investigating the door. So what did you get again? 21?
22.
22. Favorite notes. So you have a good look at the door. It opens outward, so it opens towards you.
Mm-hmm.
And when you open it up, you could, first off, on this side of it, you just check something. Oh, that's a different room. Sorry.
And I'm not gonna just fully open the door and swing it open. I would open it carefully and slowly and try to.
So you can see that there's like a ton of like claw marks across the surface of the door.
On our side.
Mm-hmm. There's a ton of claw marks. It looks like 4 claw marks. The claw marks are on sets of 4, so it almost looks like you're a hunter, you're a ranger, so it looks like some sort of like monstrous cat like just went bonkers in here and clawed the shit out of everything. And as you're looking around, you notice that the faces look like they've been clawed off of most of these statues now. There's more light in here. So, yeah, something like that. But as for the door itself, it does not appear to be locked. And you don't detect any sort of traps in it either.
Okay. So then I'll turn the knob quietly and just pull it ajar and see what I can see through the crack without opening it completely.
Very well.
We were pretty sure now. Too late now, though.
This is true. All right.
I figured. Okay. Well.
So, you peer down the hallway. And that's the wrong room description. Okay. This short hallway rises in a slope to the east. 6 feet from the western door, the floor is polished and shiny, unlike the dusty floor elsewhere. A pair of stone statues depicting stern men wielding glaives stand in alcoves north and south of this shiny section of the hallway. At the eastern end, are 2 stone doors, their faces covered with strange runes. Just beyond those is a third alcove in which a partially statue sits. Top half of the statue is missing, leaving behind a ragged stump of a torso.
And the 2 statues in the alcove, are they like on their pedestal or?
Yeah, they seem to still be rooted firmly to their pedestals.
And faces are still.
Yeah, they seem like they're pretty much intact.
Okay, I'll kind of just go back to the other party and tell them, it looks like a narrow hallway. We've got a couple of statues that look like they're intact and in better shape than these.
Mm-hmm.
But the one at the end of the hall, just past 2 doors on the left and right, looks like the head's been like completely knocked off of it.
Yeah.
Did you say these 2? But
Yeah,
these 2 are intact.
they also said something about a glaive.
They're holding
yeah,
glaives.
they're holding glaives. Like,
2 blades.
Well, these are also holding glaives, but they're
they're all
kind of
together,
fallen.
yeah.
Yeah, they're all
These are
fallen.
not knocked over.
They're not knocked over. They're holding glaives, but this one's head's
Did
been
you
completely
ask
knocked
what these
over.
things are?
Yeah. Well, those other little
Did you notice those things though?
for my.
Actually, 2. Oh,
And,
wait, that was for the
well,
door.
give me a perception check since you're looking into this area.
That's a 22 as well.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, dude. All right.
Wow.
He
One roll.
sees
So,
all.
so yeah, those little like bumps, the 5 on each side before coming to the statues, do those appear to be anything?
So you look up at the ceiling, and on either side of the shiny section of the floor, it looks like there's a slot on the ceiling, and then on the floor, it looks like there's a number of holes in the floor, like indentations in the floor.
Okay, so I tell them about that, and so it might be due to like some rods for like a gate coming down, or it could be a trap, as in like some spears or something that fell
There's
from the
something
ceiling.
to throw in the middle.
Yes.
You see
also- Also from here, you can hear the faint sound of conversation coming from down the hallway, and you can see the light that you were able to barely perceive earlier. You can see that there's more light coming out from under that door on the north side of the hallway down there.
On the north side.
Yes.
Okay, the upper
Mhm.
one. Okay,
So yeah, you can
but
hear
nothing. Okay,
what sounds like 2 voices: a woman's voice and that of sounds like maybe like a small child.
so I go back to the others, explain to them as well. It looks like there may be a trap as we're approaching the statues.
And then we heard a click when we were back over here.
We may have stepped on something that set the trap.
Yeah, I know. Can we look around in this area where we came down to see if there's anything?
A trigger or anything?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and give me 2 people. Go ahead and give me investigation checks, or 1 person roll with
I've
advantage.
already rolled investigation pretty well on
Yeah.
there. Do I want to try
Does
again?
anybody
I'm
other
not
have any
good.
pluses?
I could do it if you want. I
I got a
do
plus
investigation.
4. I got a plus-
I also have a +4, so I
I
just roll.
have a
advantage.
plus 6, but
So-
that's-
I have a
I'm
negative
good.
1.
He's got +4 to do that with advantage. You said you do it with
Did you
advantage?
tell us what you
Yeah, either one. So Pip and Zard both have the party.
Do you want Pip to look? Or?
Can I kind of assist him since he's gonna have it?
Yeah, that's fine. So Pip, you can go ahead and roll with advantage.
I got a 11 and a 17. Sorry.
Okay, so you re-examine the area around the base of the steps, like the whole area around the point where Valena heard that click. You can't find any sort of pressure plates or tripwires or counterweights or any sort of mechanisms that would explain her hearing that.
Nothing over here.
And you also examine inside the frame of the door, and you don't find any like the thing that turns the light on and off inside your refrigerator when you open the door. You don't find anything like that either. Whatever the hell they're called.
Anita's going to come in
Yeah.
and
Alright, where's Benito moving to?
He's going to take a look at these statues and see if there's any, like, the dust has been moved beneath their feet on any of these statues. Not touching anything.
The four in the big room?
Yeah. See if there's any dust that's been...
We should tell you the where they're
Oh, that's
You should
right.
watch out for the path, though.
Yeah, do not. Don't step where the traps can get you, possibly.
Pickle tells me about the path, so I'll try to stick to
give
the
me an
path.
investigation check.
I'll stay
Oh, it's just the two on the bottom side, then,
Just
right?
an 8.
I mean, there's a lot of dust on them. It doesn't look like the dust has been disturbed at all recently.
Do we have
There's even dust inside the claw scratches.
I got something.
Is there any, other than the path there, do we see where there's any dust that's been disturbed anywhere?
I mean, it's kind of been disturbed on both sides of the pillars. Like repeated foot traffic back and forth between the two ends of the room.
Can I take a look and see if there's like any switches or anything on the pillars themselves?
Give me another investigation check for that.
9.
No.
Oh, 6.
It's 19.
Oh, that's a 19.
19.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the one with the
It's the
one.
one with the
Worn off.
So you investigate the pillars carefully to see if you spot anything, and it seems to be of solid construction. You don't find any secret panels or hidden levers or slots or anything of that nature. They seem pretty
We're
straight
doing
up.
the investigate.
I think we just go, guys.
At the door.
Wait, did anyone have the little feet thingies that we had from when we got the sneakers or whatever they
I
were?
think somebody had those.
Mate, can somebody send those down the hallway?
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
Well, if we had them
It
on.
wasn't me.
I know one of you has them. I just don't remember who.
I have an apple bomb. I have the torpor arrows. I have fireworks and the lick toad. I don't see.
Let's see. I think we recorded it.
Oh
in
no,
Dis-
running shoes. Is that what I'm?
That's
Yes.
running shoes. I think we recorded it in Discord. Who had it?
I got it. It's in my inventory now.
Was it?
I
Okay.
just realized. What do they do again?
They just
So,
run
They
it's,
move their
it's
own.
It's got like a pull cord on it. You pull it to wind it up, and then when you sit it down, it'll start going.
Yeah, I want to go ahead since I didn't see anything else. Open the door and just kind of walk them down the hallway, but then kind of push the door back.
Yeah,
Like
don't
they're
stand
trying
in
to
the
open.
door when you send them.
Yeah,
Okay.
Send in the clown shoes.
I'm gonna watch him, but I'm not gonna leave the door completely open where I'm.
Just in
Alright,
case
obvious.
something comes flaming towards his head.
So you pull the cord and you kind of restrain it from spinning loose. And keep in mind, this thing only weighs about like maybe 10, 15 pounds tops. And you put it down, and it's because you hear it whirring a little bit from the clockwork mechanism inside it. And it goes clop, 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 clop. And you can see it. It's like in the dust. In spots where there's still dust, it leaves footprints
Right.
down there. But as it goes across the shiny section of the floor, you hear a slight sound as it does that. It sounds kind of like hollow as it crosses that section, but nothing special happens. And then it gets to the end of the hallway and it runs into the base of the broken statue, and it just falls over and then starts breakdancing on the floor as it exerts mechanical energy for a couple
It's
minutes.
hollow.
So, being I'm a ranger, have survival skills, would I recognize that as like a trip plate or anything?
It could be. It definitely seemed like it shifted slightly. Just
Pressure
when they-
plate.
nothing seemed to happen.
When they
The
when
shoes
they
weren't
walk,
heavy enough by themselves.
correct. That's what I was taking it as too, because he said they were only 10 pounds.
We can go get one of those tablets from upstairs, take it in there, toss it on the pressure plate.
Now, remember, we did hear voices in the
Well, you do have
room.
you do have a dead guy upstairs too.
Yeah.
You want to file some bodies?
Do you want to hide your body?
Nice.
No, that's what I was thinking about, but we do need to be aware that if we trigger anything,
It's
we
gonna
heard
notify
voices in
you.
the room down the hall and need to know.
I guess we could try jumping over that.
No. I wouldn't
Well, that's a
jump
5
over
foot
it.
space.
Well, I
wouldn't
mean,
jump
with
over
my
it.
acrobatic skills and survival, maybe I could and do like a.
With a running start, maybe we could just jump it.
But I don't know about Voltan and Pickle. They're not seeming to have very much luck
I
with
have a
that.
+4 in
I think
acrobatics.
Rabbits can jump really well, right?
I mean, I
You kinda
have
know
plus
that.
athletics.
I don't know where you get that idea, but yes, that's true.
Racist bastard.
show you.
Keep in mind, he's a white rabbit.
Yeah, white rabbits can't jump.
Yeah, that's true. White rabbits can't jump. I'll step up.
All right. Where to?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You can move your own. Okay, so
Right.
Yeah, so I'll square up and take a good look here. I have a feat that lets me jump 10 feet. Sorry, Bolton. Hold on.
Feet.
the other way, tall man.
Move that over. So what I'd like to do, the pressure plate looks like it's about here, like where the hollow.
Right. Yeah, between the two
press
statues.
was.
Yep.
Yeah, I will go here, and then from just a standing leap, I will crouch down, and then I will use my rabbit hop ability.
Woo!
So as a bonus action, I jump 10 feet.
All right, you jump 10 feet and you land right next to the running shoes, which have kind of petered out on their energy, are just kind of like not moving anymore.
Can he now hear the voices?
Yeah.
And the
Are you trying to be stealthy as you hippity hop?
I assume I can land softly. I'm in bare feet, and I'm like, this is what rabbits do.
It is a thing. Go ahead. I'll let you go ahead and roll stealth then. With
Okay.
straight roll, no disadvantage.
bunny feet can't be loud.
18.
All right, that's pretty good.
Invisible.
All right, you land with barely a pitter patter beneath your falls.
Because bunnies don't have peats, they just have
You certainly landed a lot more softly than the running shoes did when they bumped into the base of the statue.
I'll also pick up the running shoes and turn off the clockwork mechanism so it's quiet now.
All right,
And
you
then
lock
save
the
them for
shoes
another
down.
time. Yep.
So to the south of you is a door, and to the north of you is a door. And you can, now that you're standing right in front of it, your little pink peepers can see that there is conversation and light coming from around the edges of the door on the north side.
Can I see in the room?
If you want to try and get down the ground, you might be able to see under the threshold at the base.
I will do that.
All right, give me a perception check.
Oh, good. 17.
Okay, that's pretty good. So, looking in underneath the door, you can see that there's 3 chairs inside the room. And in one of them, you can see a person's feet, like a full-grown person's feet in their boots, touching the floor on a chair that's towards the back and to the right. The chair, there's another chair like about halfway back on the left side. You don't see anyone seated in that. And then there's another chair that's got its back towards the door on the right-hand side, shortly inside the doorway. And you don't see any feet touching the floor, although every now and again you see the bottoms of feet like kicking in the air.
North.
On the north side.
Is the door locked?
With that perception check, it doesn't appear to be. If you'd like, you can investigate further.
And you said I can see into the room, right? If I crouch down.
Correct.
Yeah, you can see into the room, peering underneath the crack at the bottom of the door.
Perfect. That's all I need to know. I am going to go over here real fast, and I'm just going to stage whisper to Voltan real fast.
Voltan's like way over there.
Zelric.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Zalric. Master Zalric, I think we've got our little chillin' in there. I'm going to try to do something to help the rest of you over here. I'm going to, and then he takes out this portal wand that he has, this wand. I'm going to
put a portal into the room, and when you're ready, you can charge in there. I don't know if anyone in there is going to be violent, but I'm going to do it very quickly, and you all need to get in there. This will help you avoid that little, and he points down to the ground in front of him. You'll just get right in there.
Don't do it before we are ready. I'm gonna go back and talk to the others. And
okay, I'll be ready on your mark. What's the signal?
I'll just step here and give you a thumbs up before I'll go for it.
Okay, thumbs up. Got it. And Pip is gonna lie prone next to the door, getting ready to fire the portal one into the room.
Okay.
Held action.
So we're going to try and place it in the room because you can't see very high up on the walls because it's
right
the bottom.
So what I'll do is I'm gonna shoot to place it on the floor, near where the short individual is on the chair.
Like
okay,
in front of him.
Wait a second.
All right.
Pull the short.
No, wait a second. Can you put the portal underneath the short person?
Possibly.
Then maybe you can put the other side of the portal back in this room over here where we're at.
What I was going to do is I was going to place the other end of the portal on this pillar right here, so that I can quickly boom boom. That way I have a good angle for both shots.
I was thinking you place the portal under the girl for one side, and the other side of the portal on the ceiling over in this room. And then she drops into our arms.
Something brown.
Well, not,
yeah, I can't. I don't have a good angle for that.
Well, not in our arms.
Well, you can see under the door.
If you're
under the door, you can see under the door. You can see the chair, and you can put the portal underneath the chair.
But if you do that, does something just fall through the portal?
Sure.
Yeah, I would assume so.
It would fall through the
It's
portal.
if you play Portal like the game, that'd probably work like that, right?
That's what I'm thinking. Yes.
If you put it under the chair that you think the child is in, will it fall through the portal and come out into the other room? That's what
It seems like a thing that could happen. Yes.
Seems logical.
Okay, so I talked to them about this, and then I go back and relay this idea to him and see if he thinks we could just.
We will get we'll get closer to the. I can't move my character, but
In the trash.
we're gonna move over here. I am.
Right.
He said he was out of booze, so I got him a drinky.
Okay.
Trash.
Recycling.
And could you tell what they were? And Pip, could you tell what they were saying?
No, I couldn't really tell, Master Benito.
No, you could try and listen in if you wanted to.
Yeah, okay, I'll try doing that. I'll try again.
Curious as she sounds like she's in distress.
You hunker down near the door, and you're listening. And let me go to my notes here.
Yeah, because if we do the portal, we just snatch the kid away. Any ritual or whatever she's trying to do at the moment will be probably broken if the kid's not there.
Yeah,
it involves them.
So
Well, how high up is that ceiling in there, Michael? How far would she fall if I put a portal under her and then in the ceiling? Would it be 5 feet, 10 feet? It'd probably be higher than 5 feet because we're all standing in that room.
Yeah, so the ceiling in there is, I think it's 15 feet.
I don't like the idea of her taking 1d6 of fall damage because that could.
What about you just put it?
You're a beefy boy.
Well, no, I was gonna say if you put it on the pillar itself, if it's anything like Portal, she'll fall, but then it'll just shoot forward.
The pillar isn't really a wide enough surface to land a portal on.
Go put one on this wall right here.
You can put it on the wall.
Put a wall right here, under her, wall right there.
And it will just fall out the side.
And
Yeah, and then somebody can just grab her.
Okay. I just the main thing is I want to put her on the other side of whatever is going on here. I want no one else to cross this if they can avoid it.
Yeah. So
Right.
the
We
portal,
agree.
the other side of the portal, the orange portal goes over here. The blue portal goes
You
under
can't
her.
see where you're pointing.
Right here on this wall.
Can you see?
So if you put a
No,
if you
yes.
put a
No.
portal, so if you put a portal on a wall and then one on the floor,
Just
Nope.
fall
So-
and then shoot forward.
you walk. So you'd be walking forward. So you'd be walking you'd be trying to walk forward against gravity, going up.
She
it
would
sounds
she would
like.
start to fall down.
If you put
She's
under-
working with gravity because she's falling
The one's
down.
gonna be in
now.
the chair. She's gonna
She's
fall
going
through it.
down, and
Oh,
then
okay.
she shoots forward. It's almost like an L.
Okay, so Cheryl basically fall backwards into the room where you.
It would work
Yes.
like that if it was the opposite, where like they would be climbing out of the floor. But in her instance, she'd be falling through the floor and then out the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'd be like.
Maybe we need to take a break here and you can play Portal for a minute.
No,
Solid. Give me 2 hours.
I have an idea. I could turn into a large animal and have them fall on my back.
But if she's just falling through the wall, I don't think
This
that'll
was a
cause any
dream.
damage or anything. No, it won't be like falling from the ceiling.
This was a I'm taking.
Yeah, shouldn't be any catching necessary.
Yeah.
And as long as I can get her on the other side of the pressure plate, then I think we should be, or wherever we suspect the pressure plate might be, I think we'll be okay.
And then you can just hop back over.
Right. Because I can do that one more time.
Because I'm thinking that once we do that and she's over here, then we need to make a beeline back upstairs and out of this room. Because
We don't need to fight Nawala, right? I mean, like, clearly she's not up to anything good, but like, you know, the whole point of the thing was to get the chillin' out.
Yes.
Run like hell.
Yes.
After
Yeah.
we get the chillin', we can throw something on the pressure plate to set it so that it
Ooh,
so they can't follow us.
Oh,
That's a great idea.
the dead body.
Love it.
That's a very good idea. I like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to go get the dead body
so I guess
when
I'm
the child
allowed to
comes
have
out to
ideas
choke.
sometimes.
We're gonna have the dead body ready.
Yeah. Chunk it in the pressure plate.
He's
And then-
we're going to set the portal, runs back, and then Volric. No, Volric, you'll grab
Voltan.
Voltan, you'll grab the girl. Volric, you throw the dead body.
Well, I think I'll grab the girl. He's stronger.
Okay.
And throw the body.
Question.
She's the strongest.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Question. Once the kiddo pops out the portal, does it close?
Oh, that is a good point.
That's a good question. Let me
Turn it off.
Yeah, can you turn off the
Well,
portal?
Pip will have to decide
conjure
that.
portals.
Sometimes I'm smart.
The portals remain for 1 minute or until I dismiss them.
Okay, so you can instantly dismiss it
Yeah,
as soon as she goes.
as soon as
through.
she falls through.
What's
and
the
comes out
range
of
of the portal? I mean, like, how close do the two pieces have to be? Can we, like, be farther away for the other side?
They need to be at least within 30 feet of me.
Okay, alright, gotcha. All right.
So we're good on all of that.
Alright.
So we go upstairs.
I play catcher.
Hey, Pickle, can you go grab that dead body upstairs and bring it down for us?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. You go upstairs and retrieve Tedius's body, leaving a trail of blood behind you as you bring him back down.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Is it not enough?
No. Okay, I got the schmuck.
So
You acting like that's heavy.
she can stand in the doorway and watch for when the kid comes through the portal.
You
Throw the body on the. Well, wait for
Oh,
Pip to come out.
Pip's got to get out first.
Yeah, wait for Pip to get out after he turns the portal off.
Chunk the body onto the
We
pressure.
gotta wait till we got the kiddo.
We'll get the kiddo.
Close
Pip's
the
out.
portal.
Yeah, Pip's out.
Pip's out. Yeah, makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Everybody understands.
put
And I'll
put
get
whoever's
out of the way.
catching the kid on the map where they're going to be placing the portal.
Does she want you wanted to turn into an animal
you-
to catch the bait?
I
Yeah,
guess
right?
I could.
Are we still? Oh, we're gonna put a portal in the ceiling or in the wall? Because I thought we were
The
doing the
wall.
wall.
Putting in the wall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's gonna
I
be
guess
falling out. So, do you want to
We just gotta catch her a little bit. You know.
Right.
I could also, like, if I turn into an animal or something, I'd probably shoot off.
Voltan
Oh,
could-
yeah, like a wolf or like something with a high movement speed.
Somebody
What-
else
that
can
can also
toss
carry
the
a
body.
child.
and
I was
catch the
thinking.
kid.
I'm thinking too. We don't need to terrify the kid. And
Kids
that's-
are
and-
terrified. Yeah.
We need to at least let them know that we're here to try to save them and we're trying
we
to
could
help.
do that while we're
Thank
talking.
While we're
you.
running.
She likes
Right.
me.
Yeah.
But if
I mean,
she's
this kid is gonna try to resist the rest of you. I
It's all
don't
running.
know.
That's
So,
another good
by the
idea.
way,
She
you had,
already
you had
likes-
asked you had asked what they were. You had asked if you could
Yes.
overhear any of the conversation. So the little boy,
Uh,
the little
Yeah.
boy,
Oh,
you can hear him. He's It sounds like he's talking about his papa and his sister. the other, the person that he's conversing with, seems very interested in humoring him as he goes yammering on about all sorts of. As he yammers on about all sorts of stuff, she says,
We had this plan.
Poor girl. So,
Dash it.
Boy, yeah.
that changes everything. You can't fall through walls.
Alright.
Boy.
So, okay, now instead of Operation Rescue, it's Operation Go in there and kick ass.
No.
Because I can make a portal for you guys to go in there.
No.
What about
You
the
could do
other?
that.
What about the other room? Have we checked the other room yet?
What's a boy that?
No, we have not. Okay, let's check the other room.
Oh, the girl's the one we rescued
already
and sailed
rescued the
away.
girl.
There was a boy and a girl.
Is it a girl or a boy?
You rescued
It's a
Liliana.
boy in there.
So
Definitely
this
a
is the
girl.
one we're after.
So we needed a boy.
It was a girl and a boy.
Okay,
we
so
got
this
the
is
girl.
the kid we're after.
Yeah.
And he.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lily's like 7 or 8 years old. The boy's about like 4 or 5.
The way
And
you said
he
that, it made me
likes
think
me.
we got.
I thought it was like we were totally wrong, and it was like, well, we just.
We're
I
totally-
assumed it was a girl, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, that's where the
I have
confusion was coming.
rapport with the kiddos, so
Yes.
I can be catcher.
Okay, she'll be
Somebody else gotta love the body.
Okay.
I love the body.
Here, you carry.
Yeah.
Give me some stealth checks as you guys are doing all these shenanigans.
You just like throw Teddy at him.
Stage restraint.
Stealth?
Oh, I'm not.
You
being
have
stealthy
betrayed
at
me
all.
for the last time.
Oh shit.
I got a 9. But I'm not even in the hallway anymore. I'm back in the main room.
Well, you're not even moving though, right?
No, I
Damn
wasn't.
it.
Okay, are we doing
Oh,
the
him
is
whole
not
moving.
me turning into an animal thing?
Y'all are killing me.
Killing me
What did
slow.
you guys get?
Yeah.
I got a 5.
The same stealth I got last time.
Which was
A natural 1 for a 5.
But we're all in this other room right now. We're not in the hallway.
okay. So let me
He's-
think of how
he's
many
the only
squares
one in
away
the
that
hallway.
is.
Yes.
I'm like that back here. She's like right here. So I would have went with her.
But you both have the body down here now. You're
No,
getting
we never moved up. We're at the
All right.
body
Hey,
here.
Pip, give me another perception check.
Shit.
Okay. Get another perception check. Only good things. Good vibes. 8.
Hey, so you know
Oh, what the fuck?
Jenga! Jenga!
what? What happened?
It went away.
Oh, that scared me.
Ugh.
I sometimes scare myself.
I'm scared
So,
of them.
I'm so dead. I'm so dead.
So
Jenga, Jenga, Jenga.
She's gonna open the door and just see a rabbit. Huh.
it's
He's just
Deer in the
playing black
headlights.
crap. Tend to be a rabbit.
so it's kind of funny that you would say that.
Yep, I know
Oh,
it.
you gave him ideas.
It's kind of funny you would say that.
So we're just gonna have to just straight up kill him.
We should have been quicker with our plans.
Yeah, we should have been quicker.
I
We
assume
messed around too much with the body and the pressure play idea. It was a good idea, but it was poorly executed.
It was brilliant. Dang
As
it.
as you guys are trying to put your
Plan into motion.
Rupert
Some
Gold,
people is just prone in front of the door as it opens.
as you guys are doing your Rupert Gold
Rube
machine,
Goldberg.
yes, that the Rube Goldberg esque machinations with the portal gun. The Pip, you said you got an 8 on your perception check.
Still do it.
All right, so your attention was kind of divided between trying to direct your friends, and you didn't really hear everything that was going on in the room, and you then from over top of you hear a somewhat bemused woman's voice saying, "My, what do we have here?"
We can still do it. We can still do it. But anyway,
And you look up, and you see Nuala standing over you.
Oh fuck!
do it
Jesus,
anyway.
no.
Get at the portal.
Do it.
Oh, I got her off my held action. I was holding that action. Possibly.
So you see her.
I'll let you do. I'll let you finish, but I'm gonna fire a portal.
All right. So you see her standing over you, and she's wearing like a sable cloak around her shoulders, and it's concealed at the moment. The cloak that she's wearing is concealing her monstrous left arm, And in her right arm, she's just sort of holding the snowy-haired little child.
Oh, okay.
and smirking and kind of smirking at you.
King with the shins.
And she says, "Please, come in, why don't you?" And she...
you ever hear like the like a bunny scream when it's cornered?
Yes! I know exactly
that. It's like that, and then immediately I fire the portal wand at the floor and then at the ceiling at the other end of the hall. And I fall through it.
So you fall through yourself, or you make her fall through with the kid?
No, I'm falling through it.
All right. So you fall through the hole in the floor and reappear back in the room with your friends. You can go ahead and move yourself back into whatever position you want.
Do you turn it back off immediately?
Hold on. I try to land on my feet with an 11 acrobatics, 15 feet fall.
I thought you put it in the wall.
You said you got.
I put it in the ceiling because I was scared.
Oh, baby.
I wanted to get as far away as possible.
You said you got a 15?
11.
Yeah, 11 total. To like catch the land on my feet.
That's not great. It's also not terrible. Give me a dexterity save to see if you catch yourself.
Okay.
You wrecked yourself.
That's a 13.
Yeah, you managed to catch yourself. You kind of knocked the wind out of yourself a little bit, but you've fallen greater distances. I know I have.
So and then I like breathlessly point towards Nuala.
So Nuala steps into the hallway, looking back towards the rest of you guys. And
did you turn the portal off?
No,
I'm not sure if I'm in the right state to do that, so I think I'll just leave it on.
Oh well, I'm just saying.
I'm as she's coming through, I'm gonna turn into a panther.
All right, you change into a panther.
Throw the body at her.
Right.
He's holding the kid.
I snarl as I turn into a panther, and I get ready to lunge.
All right.
He's holding the baby.
She is holding the child in her hands. So Eichlin, upon seeing you guys, he's like, "Oh, hey, I know them. Hi.
Get away from the bad lady.
No, we're friends.
She's bad.
No, she's nice. She protected me from the gremlins.
Yeah, she's also trying to do bad things to you. That's why she had to keep you alive. Look, get away.
No, we've been talking. I've been telling her about my dad and my sister, and told her how pretty Lily is, and we're going to get married, and she's going to be my queen.
That is real cute, and I adore you so much. She's going to feed you to a bad thing. Get away from her.
As you guys continue talking, you see Nuala sort of, and her expression shifts from that kind of amused expression that she originally had into a completely impassive mask, save for like what looks like burning hatred in her eyes as she looks at the rest of you.
Feelings mutual.
Yeah, it almost looked like she was ridding herself of like unwanted thoughts or something, the way she like kind of just shook her head.
She just got rid of what little compassion she had.
She had compassion
for the kid for a moment.
The baby down.
She's gathering info.
As you say that,
Out on the pressure plate.
As you say that, in a voice as soft and cold as snow, she says, "Sweet child, your elders have words not fit on ears." And as he turns around to look up and see what she means, she just waves her hand in front of his face and just kind of goes,
Does anybody have telekinesis and cast heat?
And it's interesting because catatonic, and she just made that little motion as hand. You just see him like hanging limply in the air, levitate up and back around the corner, out of sight into the chamber.
No.
Food.
Alright.
And
Shit's about to go down.
No.
I would like to fire off my health action with that, of pouncing on her.
all right, go for it.
So I'm going to immediately, I'm going to immediately pounce on her. So, so small.
Where was Voltan?
I was still at the thing carrying the body.
Let me get three so you guys can see that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't see her on the map though, so I don't know where.
Yeah. She should
Oh,
be
I'm sorry.
staying. Yeah.
Let me move her to the heading here.
Or she's standing right in front of the pressure plate. Okay. I
No,
see what.
she stepped down to the hallway right
So
here.
she can
Okay.
do 20 feet.
That's right, because Pip was there and he teleported away. Okay.
Teleported
Yeah, portal is in the floor in front of her as well. So I might dismiss that if I see Valena charging towards.
I mean, Valena's charging.
All right,
Okay, I will do that then. Portal's gone.
Lena, go ahead and roll. Let's just go ahead and have everyone roll initiative. Got it handy here.
Oh my god.
2.
17.
This one's so poorly.
T2. That
19.
was a nat 20 right there.
Goats!
Elsie got 20.
Yeah, so I got 22. That's my initiative.
9.
15.
9.
I can roll.
All right.
Who are you missing?
Oh, Pip. I'm missing Pip.
I got 17.
No, I got a 19.
I got 17.
Pickle.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got 19.
Pip got 9.
Yep.
And you got what?
15.
15.
Okay. And Voltan got what?
2.
2. So you
To be
got
fair,
your
you
plus
got your
1
hands
with
full.
1? Got a 1 plus 1?
Oh, I just got solid 2.
Oh, okay.
You got a 0
I got a
initiative.
9, so I'm.
I got 0 initiative.
Oh.
Oh,
Mine's a solid.
You get a 0.
My dexterity is not high.
yeah,
My
your
dexterity is
initiative
normal.
is dex.
Yeah, your initiative's dex.
I know.
No,
It
he's
doesn't
saying-
have a 0 on it.
Oh, he's
I
saying he
rolled
got
a
plus
2.
No. His
I have a
initiative
0
modifier
to-
is
Yeah.
0.
Yeah.
I have a solid 2.
Got you. Okay.
All right.
Thus.
Elsie
Thus.
goes.
If I had a 1, I'd be
You go
close.
first?
I'd dead last.
Felina was already moving.
That
But
was
she got
definitely
plus
coffee.
initiative.
It
So.
shows you how well
Log of
coffee works
war,
on food.
measure. Turn order. There we go. That turn.
Can you move it to the.
All right, so
Upper
Pip is
right?
19.
Okay, sorry.
No, I don't intend to. But coffee, pain medications, things like that.
Walton.
Oh!
Dude.
That's a 2!
Iry's not here.
No one else is showing up on the thing. It's only Pip now on the turn order. Okay.
How do I get, how do I remove someone from the turn order?
There's a little trash can on the left side. If you hover over the icon and you just click that, that deletes it.
Where's the money?
I don't see that.
Should be there.
Oh, I just click on the portrait and it makes them go away. Okay.
That's right. Yeah.
Got a 9. She got a 22. Pickle got a 17.
Where'd my token go?
It fits in
Where did your token go?
Oh, it's sleepier somehow.
People have done that to me.
I need to quit putting sugar in it. I think the sugar has a stronger effect on me than the caffeine.
Yeah, I just-
Okay, Valena, you may charge.
So she is going to bolt past Pip.
Oh, where we are
And
now.
what she's gonna do, she's got quite a bit of movement as a panther. She also has a climbing speed as well. Can I sit there and kind of use this wall next to her as kind of like she can climb it and then sort of pounce off of it to give her leverage to go over the pressure plate?
Yeah, she could springboard up the south wall. That way.
Yeah.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Good. Acrobatics is that?
I don't think
You
you
can
have
use
to
the, yeah, you can use the better of
Something.
acrobatics or athletics. Where you prefer.
They're bounce action.
Yeah, that would be. Restrictix. That'd be the same. So let's see.
Athletics is strength based versus acrobatics is dex based.
Okay, so a 13.
A 13's decent. You springboard off the wall and land right in front of her. You may make your attack as you wish.
So for the pounce to work, I need to be able to do a claw attack.
Okay.
So. 24.
20.
24.
A crit with your first attack, huh?
Yeah.
So I need her to make a strength saving throw. While I do that, I'm going to do.
In Borderlands,
Damage.
read that one.
Well,
You should have
Well.
been guys. It is like a boss.
Be 2d4 plus hyper, I think it is.
she just ended up not prone. She'll still take damage from the
Yeah. She got a 16 on her strength save.
Okay, so she saves from being knocked prone, but she takes 9 points of damage
Nice.
from that.
Pretty much like
So, yes, I'm right up in her face though. Snarly panther.
Come on, computer. So crap. Save things. Okay, so you run forward and pounce and scratch at her. And Sora stands there and takes it. Pip, you're up next.
I quickly collect myself, and then I'm going to try to shoot around the panther to hit Noala.
All right, go for it.
Okay. And I do get sneak attack, right?
Yes, because you broke line of sight when you teleported away.
Okay, good. Right.
Plus, it's also engaged. With...
And then 19.
19.
Uh-huh.
You fire at her, and your arrow deflects off of what looks like some sort of energy surrounding her.
Oh, shit.
We lost it too.
The strain.
Oh, wow.
19 isn't high enough. Fuck.
It went the wrong monitor.
Alright, with that, I'm going to duck around this corner and end my turn.
It's not high enough.
And he rolled a what?
You rolled a 19.
Well, it's not that it will.
We're
I
level
know. There's
2!
a force field around her. Might have to be in her zone.
Where's my hit points?
well, how did the panther?
It might also be that she
Oh, you
cast
gotta
it.
shoot.
Directly in front.
She got a 24. Kelsey got a 20.
Yeah.
We're level 2.
So the thing is, either she's got a very high
Hit points?
HP,
They're up here.
or she's
Look,
actually got
right
a
hand corner.
that's like 10
They
feet
should be
around her.
they should be full, by the way.
5 feet of her to
Yeah,
actually get.
session.
Not sure yet. That's what I'm.
There.
We can't be behind her because then
Right.
we're going to be
Is
in the
that
pressure
it? Is
plate.
that it for Pip?
Why am I
Yep.
seeing only death saves?
Pardon me?
Shouldn't be the case.
Yeah, her health is. It shows that she's rolled that saves.
Oh,
One.
hers just dropped to 0 as well. You got to put your HP back up at whatever
Yours
your.
too.
Here,
All
let
of
me
our
take a look.
HP dropped to
Yeah,
0.
I'm sorry.
Oh, mine's 18.
It's okay. My turn's over.
Okay, use the. I think we used the blue bar for health.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why has it got 0 of 3? Okay.
Question.
Our death save
What's
is
your
first.
hit points? Because everyone should be at full health.
18,
Yeah.
17, 17. Yeah, you still got full health, Valena.
I'm
It's
the-
just your
Okay.
throws are displayed underneath it.
I'm the
But-
only one that doesn't have that going on.
And Pips doesn't have it either.
It's got some weird attributes in it. I don't know why.
Ooh.
Well, that should be the leader. Okay, there.
Pips and Pickles are green, and then everyone else's is blue.
Our names start with
Yeah. I was trying to use green for I was using green for health. Or I'm sorry, I thought you was using green for
Armor class?
no. Oh, no, I don't even know anymore.
What is it?
Let me try and standardize it. We'll use blue for hit points. Red for failed death saves, green for passing.
I'll have death saves again.
Okay. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
So for her,
Yeah, by the way, the hit points that I'm showing are my Panther hit points, so
okay.
they're not my actual hit points.
Well,
Right. With that, you see, you're cast off this this ebony cloak that she was wearing, and from beneath it, you can see that she was in her sword in her hand,
that's why.
In her hand?
in her demon hand. So she
So fun.
stands there,
Shit.
and she reaches out. What's your armor class, Kelsey, in the Panther form?
12.
Well, she reaches out with her. She transfers the sword to her other hand, reaches out with the demon claw towards you, and you just feel a blast of concussive force hit you and push you backwards.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
How far backwards?
How far?
Pushes you back onto the pressure plate,
Oh.
and
There's no save.
as soon as you land on the pressure plate, the portcullises on either side of it come down, trapping you inside, and you hear creaking start from the glaive wielding statues on either
Oh,
side
shit.
as they begin to animate. And just then, she with her human hand, she reaches up and snaps her fingers, and they freeze in place. She says, "Now then, do." And she points at Voltan across the way.
How many times can you portal?
I can do it one more time.
She locks eyes with Voltan and says, "By what right you mock me with that face?
What are you talking about?
Why you look like me?"
I look like me. I've been born like this. What the hell are you talking about?
You see it, can't you?
We told you.
I look like an elf.
No, you don't. You look like an asshole.
Did she just say you look like an asshole?
Said an Azamar. What the hell is an Azamar?
What you are, what I am, we are, what I'm working to change.
What's wrong with being an Azamar?
What is an Azamar?
That's what. Girl.
What's an Azamar with you?
I was born. I was in an orphanage. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're better off for it. I was raised by a priest in the evil town that you were trying to protect.
Look at my life, being a priest. That's not what I heard.
If everyone thinks there's some sort of magic idol that a lock of your hair will cure their evil, everyone wanting you, but yet then tearing you down and mocking you for being too pretty or too perfect or some sort of otherworldly ambition.
Marsha.
I mean, nobody ever was made that way.
Consider yourself good.
You want with a child?
Well, I want nothing with a child. Friend of mine. Ever seen it? That's not really any of my concern. It's a favor for.
Well, we're gonna have to kind of decline on you giving a favor to a favor. We kind of want the child back.
Well, unfortunately, I happen to pack. I'm not delivered anytime soon. However, if you can beat me in combat, then I suppose I wouldn't be able to. Or now would I? After that, she turns around and walks back and she shoot, and you hear her say, "Come at me if you wish." Her snap her fingers again, and the portfolio back up.
Oh, so easy to say from behind bars.
So she let she let it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she lets Valena out.
And
Oh my god.
challenge her in the.
This lady is weird.
The Voltan's the one who's challenging her, or are we all challenging her? Is that it?
I did everyone.
Well, is this like a single combat thing, or is this like a, let's pile on type of thing?
We're piling on. We're not waiting for us.
She says, "Bring your friends." I could use the release.
Thank you.
Oh, lady, I'm gonna regret that. You ready?
Okay.
Might as well. We gotta save the girl, I guess.
Boy.
Whatever.
Boy.
Okay, you look more like a girl than he does.
I'm pretty regardless.
Rude.
No! I believe it's like an
Don't worry
angel.
about that later.
I believe it's like an angel.
Look,
No? I think of an angel.
where's your wings? Oh my god, go, 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 go.
Anyway.
Do you think
Sorry,
we could
she's
talk her out of
impatient.
this? She seems awfully tough.
That's a challenge.
I guess so.
Can we just
Uh,
I'm gonna mute.
Sorry,
we're
who's,
gonna-
who's next?
we're saying this as we're moving.
Is Noala done, or
What?
Say what?
is Noala done with her turn? And
Yeah, she moved
if so,
back in. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to move the weapon. She moved back into the room and out of sight.
Are we still?
Oh, we're still. Aren't we?
Oh, do we
I forgot.
initiative order? We don't have. We're temporarily out of initiative. You guys can move it if you wish. If you're going to do it in an orderly fashion, then we can do it like that. Otherwise, if you want to try and rush in and
Only fools rush
And,
in, and we are those.
clown
Yes.
around, then we can stay in initiative. It's up to you.
I would say we kind of single file in and then
A nice
redo
order.
initiative. And
Hand out my
say,
hand.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
We do
You want-
redo initiative.
No?
I have a.
Yeah, I think.
You don't need to redo it.
I have a tool. I'll go first? Okay. Fine, I'll just.
Yeah.
It's up to me. I don't care. I'm just teasing.
Get in there. Come on. Come on, Barbarian. Get in there. Mix it up.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys can put yourselves. Let me remove the light volume that's blocking.
What's
the door.
our inventory? Do you have anything that dispels shield?
Dispel magic.
Spells magic. Okay.
They're level 2, y'all. We can't even cast our level yet.
You guys can't even cast second level spells yet.
I can't cast any spells yet.
You won't, never will.
No.
That's not true.
When we got healed up and everything, though, we've never had a rest or anything. Did we?
We've not had a rest yet. No.
So no spell slots or anything were back open. Or...
We have not regained any spell slots. No.
Yeah.
I guess I'll.
Okay.
Do you want me to go in first? Because she was like,
I think we're just all going in an orderly fashion,
Let's
so
go
we're not
in.
in challenge.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to kind of go in and over to this corner over here.
I'll stand like near the door.
Voltan will come in.
Melina, after kind of regaining her footing, is going to charge past.
All right. So you guys.
Where's the
gonna-
child?
Come into.
Okay, I see the child in the back. Okay.
Yeah, so you guys come into sight and you can see. I'll just move the party starter ready. Make this stuff
Is there anybody else in here just other than
the
her
party star in the building for you.
and the child and the child?
Wide stone ledges of red marble line the curving walls of the room, which is well lit by 4 burning skulls that sit in each corner. 3 chairs within, and both stone ledges are covered with old books, scrolls, teeth, bones, scrimshaw artwork,
That's not what I meant to do.
jars of deformed creatures soaking in brine, taxidermied animals and limbs, and other strange objects. North, a large round fountain with frothy blue water fills the air with a gentle sound of bubbling.
It's a
That's
horrible
shame.
place to die.
Don't die.
Standing to one side of the fountain, you see the tall and ethereally beautiful woman with white hair and silvery eyes, Nuala. In her demonic hand, she is clasping what looks like a giant rusted and blood-caked greatsword of ridiculous proportions. It's definitely
fuck.
it's
Serious
definitely or great.
An anime girl.
More like a hunk of iron than any sword.
The Schwartz is bigger than yours.
Yes. The other thing that you see is you see lying on the countertop on the far side of the fountain from her, and surrounded in what looks like a shimmering bubble of force, you can see Eiglin lying there catatonic. Seems like he's taking a dirt nap.
No, that means he's dead.
So I'm like, right here.
Dirt nap means dead.
He's not dead. He's passed out now inside of a magical bubble. Voltan is on there. Right here? For the chair and where's up? Is he standing right in her face?
I'm just trying to do this.
Alright.
Pickle, you getting in here?
Yes, I can't move him.
Oh, where do you want to be?
Oh, okay.
Where you at?
Hey, she's still on the staircase. Stairwell.
On my shoulders.
Oh, that's
Sure,
good.
I'll be on your shoulders. So.
That seems like- where do you want to be? Where do you want to be?
Right there, it's fine.
Right there? Okay. Let me get the corner start down.
I can move through people. I am strong.
Alright, you think they're going to stay out in the hallway?
Uh-huh.
Wise. Okay. You come face to face with this Joel, who looks like basically a female version of you with a demonic left hand, left arm, really. Her armor that she's wearing, it's blackened and rusted, but you can see that it looks like any protection on it that would have covered her midriff has been intentionally removed. And she's buff. She's like fitness model buff. But you can see all across her abdomen are these wide scars. It almost looks like if somebody just had her to her belly and tried disemboweling her. She's got all these terrible scars all over her midriff.
What's your C-section?
A shit ton of C-sections. Yeah.
In lots of battles?
Says, no, this is a mark of favor. A sacrifice to my god. I could help solve your problems. Why don't you join with me? And together, we can punish the humans who torment.
I was never.
Were you not?
I'd bitch, but it's about them.
No, easy for the gentler life than I have. They tried it. It should be delicious.
Killing children, though, doesn't solve anything.
Who's been killing children?
What you gonna do with it? Kill it?
No, like I said, a friend of mine, an ally. That's none of my concern or yours.
Children have been disappearing.
As for that girl, that document, her from the life of 12. I suppose you've already found her, haven't you?
That's gone.
Curious. So, what do you intend to do then?
The child, right? Child needs to go back home. I'm expecting that you're not going to give them room.
Rightly. As well.
We cut with the chit chatting and get with it over the
Great
can.
weapon master double smite.
Everyone launches a surprise attack at her immediately.
She's impatient. She wants to get this done over with.
I don't think we're gonna call her out. I'm over the table.
Yeah.
Over the table. Huh?
He was eager to start bashing me, Captain.
We could fight. Or we can solve this a different way.
Combat.
Give me some perception checks, guys.
Is it?
9.
8.
8.
21.
Oh, thank God.
I have a -1 and y'all got less than me.
Zolric, as the two of them are talking, she, other than the burning heat in her eyes, she looks completely chill, except for the fact that her bionic left arm just etching on the sword, everything she has not to just lay into you guys. She looks extremely agitated.
Or it's like, why are you so full of hatred?
It's like, what else do you expect me to be full of?
Sunshine and rainbows.
I'm not good.
Yeah, me either.
No one here has done anything to you, and we're trying to rescue the children that were kidnapped. We have no hatred or ill will towards you.
Strange. I could have sworn that I saw this one holding my dead mate in his hand.
We were attacked trying to come in here rescue the children. We had hurt no one until we were injured.
That's how there was never hurt anyone until we were injured.
Not injured you.
Everyone else who was a member of the time.
Hey,
I can't speak for them.
No.
You're not a human,
first
right?
of all,
I'm
who's
an elf.
kind?
Are you mad at elves? What's that? Who doesn't have any cancer?
No.
It says, shape of one's ears makes a little difference.
Duh.
I'm a little in green.
You trade it to your own kind of thing.
I'm not a gremlin. Oh! I'm a whacker. I'm a whacker.
Everyone, I think we're at an impasse. I think there's only, possibly one thing left to do.
Are we in initiative order right now?
No,
I haven't rolled
not
initiative
at the
yet.
moment. We've gone out of initiative.
I'm gonna charge forward and I'm gonna try to get the kid.
Yes, good move.
All right.
I'm kind of bat like the light bubble down and try to, kind of like a cat grabbing a ball midair.
All right. You rush forward and start batting at it, and each time you hit it, like you're hitting a pane of glass that's been electrified almost. It doesn't actually damage you, but it like.
Her hands kind of go numb for a second.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it's like
Like
a
that?
tingly
Or-
sensation, like it, and it doesn't seem to be cracking or
Better up.
moving at all.
Yeah, after kind of shaking off that shock, I'm gonna try to like grip it between my paws and try to bring it down so I can.
Strength check.
That.
Good.
7.
So you strain against it, but your claws just sort of like nails on a chalkboard, just kind of go, and you fall off.
Villana's not gonna let up. She's gonna keep trying to get the.
I'm just
try to
gonna
save the kid.
She even care? Is she even acknowledging that?
She seems almost completely
Full of
focused
herself.
on. No, she seems completely focused on you, like trying to figure you out.
Got a question you.
It is a question.
What? You keep complaining about him looking like you. How do you know you're not related? You know,
Certainly, it's certainly possible.
Sister.
Again, I was in an orphanage.
I don't know.
I
Nick
don't
was
have
gonna go
any-
try and help
I don't have
him.
any. I didn't know my own father.
Says, I'm my father. She smirks and holds her hand up in your face, and that's the first time you see her crevice in the glass that she wears. And says, "Oops, Hideous caused a distraction in Brazil. And it's the labor revolt, and in the ensuing chaos, he managed to steal Father's body from the crypt of the reconstructed camp to bring it to me, which I was able to burn the altar to Daedra. In return,
Wandered over to help
So-
Elena, by the way.
So, Voltan, remember that labor revolt. That was when you had heard about something like that was going to be taking place, and that was what actually brought you from Alatista up to Rizal to participate in. And that's when you started hearing gunshots, and as you were trying to get clear of it, struck by a bullet, but not before. Coming up the road, heard two women on the road as a noble's carriage was being trying to get clear of it. snipers of the horses carriage and run over one of the road. Cordelia, now late girlfriend.
With with remembering that, I just kind of just say my eyes got a little darker. Just
More of a
remembering-
tarnished silver now than a brick silver, I would say.
I just have more of a sterner look on my face, and I'm looking at her. You with the cause, sir?
Sort of a distraction, and Teddy is a Viscount Clavelli's bastard son was well connected enough to pull a few strings, get a few balls rolling, as the humans say.
Girlfriend tied in that incident.
Well, I suppose that makes us even, because you killed mine.
And this was a girl, what?
What? Lover.
Yeah, she.
Yeah, I know. That's, by the way,
Yeah.
I said a couple was over.
Oh, but yeah.
So wait a second. Liar? No, Liar's not dead. Who's?
Cordelia. Your girlfriend Cordelia's dead. Tedious, her boyfriend, is who we just killed.
Tell Teddy was boy.
Yeah.
The shady-looking Guido half elf.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't so bad, except it started with everything.
So that's why she's saying we're even now. Killed each other's love.
Yeah, well,
That's frustrate you. Does that make you angry? Make it valid.
Trifling bitch, ain't she?
why are you trying to get us to make the first act?
I guess some part of me still feels a certain sense of fairness. You're right, it's foolish. Let's do this.
He as she was saying, he's actually he's not gonna fight her hand to hand. He's actually going to try to grapple and tackle her to the ground.
I was about to say Zark's just going to shoot her with the bow and launch her.
Before we get into this, big vibrate. That letters. Beg for mercy.
Yeah, I've been very good.
All right, so
I'll let you know.
It's gonna be all Latin singing.
no, the Latin singing comes later. Much later. All right, are we ready to go?
Dude goes
Yeah.
years.
Then it'll be the song from Deadpool 2.
Let's do it.
All right, so you said that you are lunging at her.
I'm tackling her.
All right, you are going to attempt to tackle her. So
And grapple her down.
here we go.
Why? Okay.
Alright.
Well,
Are we rolling initiative again?
No.
Or is it just those two?
they're on the ground grappling.
All right, so as you lunge her, I'd like everyone to roll initiative.
All right. I'll go with that.
What'd you say, Aaron?
9.
Oh, even better than before. I got a 9! Exactly what I had before.
Jeez.
I got a 15. You got a
I
20.
got an 18.
15.
You got a 20.
Nat 20 plus 3.
Dude. 23.
I got a 15.
Use it wisely.
Good initiative.
And you said
Well, I'm going to try this. I don't know if it's going to help. I just don't have my
Kelsey?
We'll find out.
Kelsey rolled an 18.
Okay. All right, so
I rolled.
I've got Aaron 9, Jacob 15, John 9, Kelsey 18, Landon 23, Pip 15.
What's your dex?
We'll put everybody in order here.
John, what's your dex?
My dex?
Rangers, so it's probably a high.
Probably pretty high.
My dex is 15, so
No.
plus 2.
Plus 2. Plus 2 as well. Wait. Back to
You got to roll.
Back. No, let's roll. Okay, let's roll. Let's just roll.
If this is the same, I'm going
That's
to
a D12. Thank you.
Yes, right.
I just told him that. It gives you much better chances.
Yes.
14. Okay.
I was waiting for him to say 6.
Yeah, mostly 60.
So John goes before me because he won rollies.
Yeah.
You've got 15.
You ever see the thing regular show?
Oh,
No.
you got a 15 also, right, Jacob?
They've had a
All right, what's your dexterity?
No, it's point. It's zero. It says
And
point
they
one.
had like 100 times and
So you're
opened a
15,
vortex in
21.
space and created this disturbance. Yeah.
The regular show.
Yeah.
No. What's that on?
It was on Cartoon Network.
Oh,
On Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
So Benito.
It's about a
Then
blue
we got
jay and
Pip.
a
I'm sorry, Pip.
raccoon working in a
Oh, Pip's in here twice.
But they're
Let's
really
see.
lazy and try to get out of work all the time and cause a bunch of trouble.
No, I never saw this.
Well,
It
and
was pretty funny.
Never even heard of that one.
Pickle.
Surprised.
We roll for Nuala.
You trying to get in that one?
Need that.
Okay, so she got a 10.
Damn it, she's.
This
Well,
gets-
everyone goes before her but me.
And me.
Yeah.
I go after you.
Well, we don't know her.
All right,
Initiative
so
count.
No,
No,
she got a 10.
10.
all right,
She just said
so
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right, so you lunge at her, attempting to tackle her. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Athletics.
Don't fail us now. No pressure.
Why?
Did you roll in that one?
I did.
Holy.
God.
Ah! Which dice?
That fall.
All right, so you lunge at her, and she just sort of pivots to the side, and you knock over the chair and end up next to her, like falling into the counter. You knock over several glass jars with like strange looking creatures, possibly fetal, that are in some sort of a creepy ichor, and they fall to the ground and shatter, and it's a most unpleasant smell when they do.
You.
So they were corpses? Petrified corpses or something?
Yeah, something like that. All right, so you whip.
I whiff. Of course. Well, I couldn't get a nat 20 on that.
Bust your
sure you
nose
stabbed
on
her?
the floor.
He did not bust his nose. He did not take any damage yet, although there is a bunch of broken glass on the floor of his feet now. Elena, what are you doing?
I'm going to try and get the kid
All right, you
as I can.
continue clawing at this ball of force that's here. You can't, in your panther form, you can't tell that you're doing anything good. So you attack it as much as you can. After you're done attacking, do you move or do anything else? Or
Trying to save the elf kitten.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look over at Pickle. I assume Pickle's right next to me.
he is next to you.
And just kind of like try to communicate with cat eyes, like kind of give a like the pleading face with the big eye
Oh no, you're doing
for help.
It moves face. That's what. Hey,
like
don't do that.
like the Puss in Boots face.
Don't do that. That's why I'm over here. Jeez. Gosh, scratch. She gives me scratches behind the ears.
All right, you scratch her with the object manipulation action that you get for free.
It's
but
not my
your
turn.
All right.
For an object.
Hiding here, people.
Alright, yes, yeah, exactly. It was like, there's a fight going on over here, we're gonna die if you don't. Go ahead.
Okay. So
Yeah,
is that it for you, Kelsey?
Yeah.
All right, that brings us to Pip.
Okay. Pip will. Could I? Could I duck around this corner, hide, and then fire, or is that to get advantage essentially?
Yes, you can certainly try.
Okay. I'm gonna roll stealth to hide for bonus action. 16.
All right. There's a lot going on there. You hidden. Go ahead and do what you're going to do.
Nice. All right, so I roll at advantage for 22. Nice.
You fire with a 22, and you strike her. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Eat it.
Let me just make sure. Yes, I have sneak attack. So I deal 4 points of sneak attack damage and then 5 points of piercing damage with the arrow.
Dang.
She's not dead. No.
Does she have any more wounds or scars on her? Here now.
She's probably got some new ones.
Okay, and with my object interaction, I'd like to as a free action drop the short bow and then object interaction pull out the portal wand and get it ready.
All right, you do so.
Okay.
All right.
Enter.
I think we skipped. Guido, actually.
Okay,
You got like an 18.
Sorry. Oh, he was the one who initiated the round. So that's
Okay.
Yeah. That was basically a surprise round that he initiated.
Right.
We talked about this one. I know the answer. We'll give it a try. We'll do protection from good and evil on Voltan.
Okay.
So, opening celestial counts here.
Alright. Very good. You have
Bonus
that
action.
does what? A +2 bonus to armor class, or they have disadvantage to attack?
Get disadvantage for that one.
Okay.
And I guess no, Hex would be. Nope, that's my last one.
Is the music too quiet on your end?
It's perfect. Very good.
We did not get a short rest or anything.
Certainly not.
Cantrip.
So I've already used the spell.
Warlock
So
probably
no
will.
more cantrips, no bonus action, no Hex. So sit there and look fruitful.
I thought you were gonna say sit there and look
You
pretty.
do your best to look pretty.
Thank you, pretty. Oh, so
Okay.
pretty.
You got this.
With that, we come to Voltan. We come to Voltan's turn. You just fumbled yourself into the count here. What are you going to do now?
I mean, I guess I'm gonna try to use my great sword, but I'm not trying to like kill her. I'm just trying to like knock her out or something.
You're the ones who tackle her. In fact, you guys.
She has not. So yeah, I'm gonna attack her, but I'm trying to do like not take her.
Well, that doesn't matter until you take her to 0 hit points.
That's correct.
Okay, so I guess I'll just do great.
Back the shit out of
Knock the shit out of her.
Knock her out the box.
Yeah.
You can do it.
I know it didn't hit her.
So now does he get to roll again?
I don't think protection of evil. Let's do that. Just gives them disadvantage.
Oh, that's right.
Gives them disadvantage
That's right.
to hit him. But yeah.
Right.
And I think with her term, she's definitely evil at this point.
But she's still celestial.
But she's bad.
Yeah, but I don't know if that makes a difference. And then, but she's still celestial.
What'd you get?
And
13.
say if she's a fiend now, then that still counts.
So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you from your
She's
compromised
celestial.
position, sort of reach back and grab your sword and try and use your shoulder for leverage. Just make a quick strike at her, and just a clash of sparks as she effortlessly flicks your attack to the side with this tremendous sword, like blood-soaked, rusted-looking sword that she's wielding. Cool. Are you doing anything else?
I'm just there.
That brings us to her turn. And she says, my turn.
Cool.
You don't say.
And she grips her sword with both hands and she tries to bring it down across your back.
As a reaction, I am going to redirect her attack at the bubble that the chillin is in.
You can do that even though it's more than 5 feet away?
Oh wait, hold on, maybe. Hold on.
Making a portal?
Within 30 feet. So within 30 feet. Yes, I'm within 30 feet. 25.
Okay, so... Alright, so you open the portal, she swings, her sword arcs through the portal, and it comes out, and it strikes the bubble, and there's a crash, like the breaking of glass, and you see that this bubble of force just like cracks form all over it, and it then shatters and falls away.
Yes!
Nice one.
Nice.
Good one.
Looks at the wand, looks at the bubble, and then goes.
Well, Voltaire goes, thanks.
Alright,
What did Pip say?
New Ala just
He just shared.
flowers at you as you do this, and
Oh, shit.
you run,
Can I touch the fallen kiddo?
and you see her snap her fingers again. You hear an ominous click down the hallway,
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck. No.
Yeah.
and then there's a loud.
Yeah.
Rude.
It sounds a lot like when the portcullises closed around Valena earlier.
No running away.
We hear a Wilhelm scream in the back.
But yes, the bubble of force has now been broken.
Cool.
All right. Let's see, Zalric.
What you gonna do?
So, boy.
Well, my plan changed.
So he's gonna use his bonus action and put Hunter's Mark on her.
All right. You got Hunter's Mark on her.
He used the cheese.
I think it only has 3 charges a day, and that was the 3rd use.
That was the 3rd use. It's done. Yep. No more portals.
Right.
Not that she would know that, but
Right.
Mhm.
You smack her with it.
It's like a mag light now. I can just bash her right across the face with it.
you don't want to get hit with one of these things.
Mm-mm.
Roll one or Mag.
So favored enemy doesn't do anything hiding in this, right? She's humanoid.
She is humanoid, yes.
So I have favored enemy, but that's not.
Well, it depends on because there's like 10 different kinds of favorite enemy. Like the one that
This
I
one
don't
just
think you're
says
using
that
the same one that Dasha has.
This just says survival checks and intelligence checks.
Yeah,
that's a different thing.
Yeah, that's the lame version. And I don't. Yeah.
I thought there was a different variation, but yeah.
There's there's some archetypes that have better versions.
Anyway.
Yeah.
He's going to take his bow and shoot at her.
All right. Go for it.
Smack her with it.
14.
All right. You fire at her and it passes off harmlessly around.
How far away is the field from her that the arrow strikes?
So, give me an Arcana check.
That's a 7.
You don't know nothing.
You, it looks like it got to within a few. It looks like should have hit, but then it just kind of pinged off of her at a distance, a few inches away.
Okay, it's a few inches. So it wasn't like it was like 5 feet away from her or something.
No. All right. Anything else?
with action, and an action, I. Anything else? Now, did it take into account? I have the combat feed or whatever is archery, but that's already been added into everything, right?
I think so.
That gets taken into account by D&D Beyond when I added it in. Okay, I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
So yeah. So as my actions, I only have attacks, and bonus action was just Hunter's Mark put in place. Yeah, I'm just going to. Where am I at here? Yeah, I'm just going to walk back and join Tip in the hallway.
All right.
So Pip is.
I shot and I'm walking away.
So is Pip actually in the doorway now still?
He's still in the doorway, yeah.
So I'm gonna step over and I'll be like right
5,
beside.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So, yes. All right. So you move around and get out of sight from her.
Right,
You're right between Pip and the portcullis.
Yes.
All right. At the end of your turn, you see her reach out and point at Pip with her hand, and a blast of crimson energy shoots out from the palm of her hand straight towards Pip.
Nobody has better spell because we're not that high level yet.
I don't think this is susceptible to counterspell, actually.
Well,
How a word kill.
What?
She's
Joking. Well, I hope it's not.
Thankfully, I'm still rolling about as well as Dasha. You see the blast impact the side of the door right next to you, and as it hits, she like clenches up her fist as if like pulling on a rope back towards herself. You just see like a chunk get yanked out of the door and get pulled towards her.
That's not cool.
And she just see her go. All right, Pickle, it is your turn.
Okay, well, my initial plan was going to be to bonk the ball, but since that's been done,
Bonk the bitch.
yeah. So
Help!
I'm just like, I look at Valena and like, you got this, kiddo. Okay, and I've already got my hammer out because I was gonna bonk the ball. Yes, I would like to rage. And I'm gonna go,
Oh no!
I go bonk the bitch.
Oh no!
Ball, bitch. Let's start with it.
Yeah.
All right, you
It's
run
a
up.
basketball.
You want to be here? Or do you want to be in the other square?
Where can I be Frankie? Can I be Frankie?
There's not really anywhere you can get because there's a fountain here. You want to try an acrobatics up on top of the fountain to flank? You can certainly try.
Somehow I don't see that going well for me, even though I'm okay with acrobatics.
Now, if she stands in front of her, is that a shelf behind her that Voltaine could be on, or what is that behind
There's
her?
a counter.
There's a counter. There's a red marble counter.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up.
circles of cheese.
Hold on one second. Okay, I'm on the counter now.
I'm just gonna.
Remember, that counter is slick with formaldehyde.
I'm gonna attempt to
Oh, yeah.
bonk her from where I am because I don't think I can.
All right, roll
Dude, do we
that
have bleach in here?
footage. Beautiful thing. Trying to be there.
Do we have bleach in here?
Got a +6, right?
Hold
Is it in your inventory?
No.
Okay, so I rolled a 13 plus 6 is 19.
You swing at her with everything you've got, and it looks like you're about to kneecap the bitch when your hammer goes and glances off of her barrier she has, of her deflected barrier she has protecting her.
You're better.
Huh?
You're
Okay,
better. I'm metagaming. Sorry.
4,
Well,
She's really strong.
I already ranged with my bonus action, so I can't disengage. Well, crap. That's fine.
Alright. With, let's see.
There's missing one by like a couple of inches. So she's got something on this possibles or a spell.
I don't like it.
With, after you've done that, you see her wand at the end of your turn. She winds up and backhands you with her great sword.
Now that's just plain rude.
Just get out me a pair of different dice.
Was that that one?
No. Nope.
What was it?
Nope. It was not. It was not. It was a little bit better, but not a whole lot.
A 2?
Just slightly better than that. So she swings at you, but the ground below her feet is somewhat slick from formaldehyde, and she stumbles a little bit and just barely misses the top of your head. You hear a
What was the total? My AC is 15.
It was not a 15.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
I know. All right, top of the round, Vanatal.
Hi.
Vanity.
You hopeful still?
I mean, he's looking around. Get the way out of here. Alright.
Kiddo.
He rolls in Pulp Fiction where he's like in the house, just looking around. Exactly.
Alright, well, I guess we'll just try to blast her with Eldritch Blast, of course.
Eldritch Blast!
That's what he's got.
Travis dropping that accent is the worst thing that happened to me.
Hey!
It's the worst thing.
Just true to himself.
True to yourself.
Get out of my brain! I literally was thinking that. And then it came out your mouth.
Yeah.
Will you share the brain cell tonight?
Sadly, the 16 does not hit.
Can I say that is a lovely sword?
Are you serious?
Can you tell me about that?
She's like stabbing us. Oh, I'd be glad to. It's covered with your friend's blood.
She says, here, observe. She holds it up into the air.
No.
At the end of your turn, she holds it up into the air above you. This does, all around the room, you see the flaming skulls flare up, and there's a pulse of crimson energy that permeates the chamber, a burst of negative energy. And everyone takes 1 point of damage.
This is what happens when you flirt mid-combat.
That's everyone in the room, right?
Everyone except her.
What about the kiddo?
The kiddo seems fine.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not in the room, and
No,
Pip's
you're
not.
You're not in the room, so you and Pip are unaffected. Everyone else in the room, though.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Stop flirting! That was Pickle, by the way.
All right.
It's not working!
All right, Valena, it's your turn.
Is the Chillin still floating in the air, or is he falling, or?
He is not floating. He is comatose on the counter.
I am going to reach up and take him with my grab his loose article of shirt or whatever, and I'm just gonna cradle him and just begin to drag him.
All right, you're strong enough that and he's light enough that you can actually bite down on the back of his doublet and pick him up like that.
You're picking up a little kitty panther.
Yep, I'm picking up the little kitty panther and I'm going to bolt.
Where are you gonna bolt to?
All right, you have the elf kit.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
The portcullis is up. You can't leave.
What's wrong with those walls?
The portcullis is up on the hallway. You can't go anywhere.
You can get him out of the room, though.
Is it completely?
Oh, you can get him out of the room, yeah.
I mean,
well, no, she can't. We
doesn't
can't share
know that,
space, though, right?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
right? So she's gonna still try to bolt. So 5, 10.
That's like on the other
So yeah, what about the door to the south of Pip?
Oh, there's a door.
25.
I forgot to put the door.
What about the door across Pip?
Yeah,
Cracking in there.
Yeah.
25. So the portcullis, how big is it? Like, does it block everything?
Yeah, the portcullis is floor to ceiling and the width of the hallway.
After liquid, just saying.
The gaps in the bars are about let's say about 8 inches by 8 inches, which I don't think big enough for either of you to fit in there.
Well, there's also.
So if it's floor to ceiling, I can't like climb up the walls and get around it.
No, I mean it completely blocks the passageway. And then there's the other portcullis on the opposite side of the pressure plate.
And there's a door behind you.
There's a door on the south side of the wall.
Nobody even checked that.
We want to roll the dice with that, though. There might be something worse behind that door.
That's true.
First then? No, never mind.
At least he's out of the room.
There's always something worse.
Because fire.
Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna pounce into the door.
Alright, you pounce into the door on the south side of the hallway, and it gives way before you.
Oh,
There's 50 goblins in there. It's like
gremlins.
There's 2,000 gremlins.
And you find a short 10-foot hallway beyond it. And a few feet in front of you, you see another doorway.
Yeah, I'm gonna be using my dash action.
Right, so you're going to dash into that as well?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Alright.
Who's in for a very good time, I'm sure.
I mean, we don't really have much of a choice right now.
Engage every enemy.
It's either.
Fight.
You can always know bad of it.
Okay.
Alright.
5,
It opens into a large L-shaped room. The southern wing of this L-shaped hallway ends in a pair of stone doors covered with the depictions of 2 skeletons reaching out to clutch a skull between them. To the east, the hallway narrows to frame a circular carving of an immense stack of tens of thousands of gold coins that rises from floor to ceiling. Edges of these coins are carved with tiny spiky runes.
That's projectiles right there.
That's what you see down here.
Lay the child down in the corner for protection and come back and take this. That's right.
how?
She's gonna do what she's gonna do.
Alright.
I'm just gonna go 15, 20. I'll go over here with the chillin' and just kind of put them down real quick and just kind of like signaling to them.
Alright.
But it's because I can't obviously talk right now, so.
Alright. As you dash out of sight with the chillin', Wallace says, "No,
Yeah.
no!" And she is going to take another legendary action.
Shit.
This time at the person who is blocking her path. Pipsqueak. I mean, not Pipsqueak. Pickle.
I'm not blocking her. She has another way she can go.
You're in her way.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, we can't hit her either.
I think it's all fair.
Yeah.
We can't hit her.
I rolled 3 1s, a 2, and a 3 so far.
Oh my god. I love it, Michael.
Yeah, that just means
great.
Things come up in the realms.
Yes.
Don't worry.
Pip, it is your turn.
We're going to conduct the ritual to like banish yourself with your curse ghost or whatever's going on here with your dice.
No.
Cursed dice.
Not right now.
No,
not right now.
Not right now.
Okay, not right now. Got it.
I've got these dice. I'll try these.
No.
Oh.
Okay, Pip will take a look at the masonry that got blasted away and say, nope, and then use an action to shut the door in front of him.
Alright, you
I love it.
you're able to shut the door with your object interaction. Are you doing anything else?
Yes, I would like to put away my portal wand, pick up my bow, like go back to where Valena was, like back here in this doorway.
Alright, you do so. Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna kill that, right?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Bravely run away.
You
Rabbit.
4.
Alright, brave Sir Robin.
Alright,
Rabbit.
you see Valena you see Panther Lena in the corner guarding a small elf kitten that she is dragged out of there.
Yeah.
Your fur is keeping you perfectly warm in this room. You guys are both perfectly warm in this L-shaped room.
That's good to know.
You're fine.
I feel safe.
Filled
Yes.
with Heather Locklear, and you're very
You
warm.
are great. Voltan.
I mean, we got shut in. I don't know what to do.
No one can hit anyone.
No, look at anyone, but I
She-
feel like she's gonna hit like a Mack truck.
break that
Eventually our
curse.
luck is going to run out on that one.
Ah,
We'll see how
Ours
the
needs to
jelly
run
dice
out
do.
first.
See it very soon, yeah.
so I'm gonna. Do we?
Thruster.
Oh yeah.
Easier said than
Do it.
done.
Go ahead.
No, nothing. What do I'm assuming I have this stuff in my inventory. I'm gonna. Wait, you said it's just a fountain in the front, in the middle?
Yes.
Looks like it's bubbling with water, or is bubbling with water?
It looks like it's bubbling with water.
You know.
Knock her shit over.
Push her into the fountain. Maybe she'll drown.
Maybe she'll start melting.
Yeah, maybe she.
They still drown.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
I'm gonna disengage from her, but I'm gonna object interact with the piles of formaldehyde and crap like that that's in there, and I'm gonna throw it into that fountain because it's a game reaction.
Alright, you see the glass jars in the general direction of the fountain. Make an attack roll.
Oh, dang it. I guess would it go with my regular strength, I guess?
I mean, if you're trying to... It's a ranged attack, so it should use dexterity.
Oh, well, it's just 9.
What?
9.
I mean, you're hitting something that's not moving. So yeah, you just plunk this, you just smash this jar of formaldehyde with this creepy looking like embryonic thing into the fountain, and it smashes. And what does formaldehyde do when it contacts water?
Water?
Soluble in water.
Well, if it was bleach, it causes it causes a gas that can kill you. Breathe it
Chlorine.
in. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like chlorine gas.
Well, I
Water.
don't. It's not chlorinated water, is it?
No,
I
it
don't think they used chlorinated water back then.
no.
They know what chlorine is.
It's probably like what it would probably do, and correct me if I'm wrong, John, but it would probably just contaminate the water supply with
Yeah.
Yeah, it just dilutes it.
with formaldehyde.
Water. I was
Makes it
hoping.
makes it poisonous. Or
Yeah, it just dilutes the water. That's all it is.
All right, you petulantly smash a preserved unborn critter into the fountain.
Hey, look at that!
Where would you continue to end your action?
I mean,
Disengage,
Frank
you
is
said.
done.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna end my action at the door.
Somebody's poisoned the watering hole.
you end your action at the door.
There's a snake in my boots.
All right. That brings us to Noala's turn.
Oh no.
You're gonna pull me back. Why'd you poison my water? That was bleach.
All right. She says, "Where you going? Get over here!" And she strikes out at you. A Eldritch Blast does a 16 hit.
Just barely.
Heck.
She hits you with the Eldritch Blast, and she pulls you to herself with it.
That's
Oh no!
He's
What is that?
Scorpion.
So
No, that's the invitation that you can get.
Attack them with advantage?
That
Or
That was
disadvantage?
done with disadvantage. I got an 11 and a 17.
Oh,
And then
okay.
she's got a bonus on top of that.
Alright, cool.
So
At
that
least now I know.
that pulls you over to her. That's her legendary action that she used at the end of your turn.
cool.
And now, on her turn, she chokes up on her big old sword and she says, "How do you put it?" That's
How do I die?
that's going to be wait,
Well, he looks happy, so obviously he hits.
Well, it's with disadvantage.
it is with disadvantage. So that's going to be another 16. With a feint, Nuala throws off your guard and brings her massive blade down across you in a crushing blow. The young Asmar barely has time to raise his own two-hander, but Nuala's sword, derelict and corroded as it appears, shears the great sword asunder as if it was a reed in the hands of a child. Yet when her blade connects with Maltan's neck, a pulse of energy ripples out from the blade, and the two vanish from sight.
Wait, we both vanish?
Okay, they're gone.
Now we're all literally doing the John Travolta, like,
I vanished.
What?
Oh no.
Well, hey, we saved the kid.
Oh, no.
Now we
I'm
gotta
with
save
her.
the Asmar.
I'm with her.
All right,
this is your story arc.
you guys.
So,
You guys,
that's one of a hell of a family reunion.
what are you guys doing? I'll give the rest of you one round of actions. What is Dalric doing after the two of them vanish?
Does the portal whatever open back up? They're
No.
gone.
It does not.
Do we see how she activated it?
She snapped
She
her
snapped her
fingers.
fingers.
Snap your fingers.
Rude!
We can try that. You want to try snapping your fingers and see if that gets it?
Or it snapped his fingers. and just
No.
a interaction,
shit.
but he object interaction. He's just gonna open the door because he's been in the hallway. He doesn't really know what happened in the room.
All right.
He's in,
You open the door, look inside, and you don't see Voltan or Nuala.
Oh no.
he walks in and goes, "Where the hell is Nuala? Where's Voltan?"
She took a whack at him and they went poof. Like, what?
They disappeared. They vanished.
What?
She whacked him with a sword, cut his sword in half. Simba's a cool sword.
You do see half of his sword lying on the floor.
And
Pick
then,
it up.
as it came down on his neck, poof.
I'm gonna pick up the
The blade
Ma-
shard.
yeah,
Yeah.
matter and antimatter.
no, put the bucket.
So,
I think that.
Does that mean it doesn't matter?
All right.
is there? All right, is there?
It's a great
He just
song.
wants to investigate anything else in the room and just see.
Where are you looking for?
So you see
Diamonds.
formaldehyde water.
What am I looking for?
Are we still in?
We're still in initiative.
Oh, okay.
Does anybody have anything that can help
Um,
find a person?
We're still in initiative.
I'm looking for any trace of them or anything that would say what
Give
happened.
me an Arcana check. Or a perception check.
Whichever better.
Perception's better for this, but 21.
Ooh.
21. You notice that it almost seems like it's weird. Looking at the floor where they were, there's a trace of frost on it, but the stone is hot.
Explains it. There's a frost, but the stone is hot.
All right, Pickle, what are you doing? You picked up the half of the sword, you said?
Yeah.
I kind of
Are you doing anything
mentioned
else?
to Benito what I see about the floor.
I'm going out to check on the squishies.
All right. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. So get up to here. You can just barely see the back of Pip's head. Are you any further out?
Yeah, Pip is currently taking cover behind the wall near the doorway, and then like when Pickle like picks out her little head from the doorway,
He screams.
Pip
He screams.
These people don't scare me like that.
Okay. First of all,
Give me a perception check.
not my fault. 0.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
I rolled a nat 1, and I have a negative 1.
Nothing to explain here.
The dice are amazing to me.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
First of all, not my fault. Second of all, it went poof.
I'm so
And we're back.
It's like
I'm
the
sure
crazy
it'll be
lady
fine.
went to go swing her sword at the what's his noodle, and his sword broke, and then they went poof.
Best friends.
You're best
Pip sticks his little head around the doorway as like a reaction off his turn, and just confirms what Pickle's saying.
Darn.
Yeah.
What if it's twins?
Aaron can't hear Emmett, guys.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'll just poke my little rabbit head around the doorway as a free action on Pickle's turn, just to confirm what she's saying, and I'll say, "Oh, gone?
Yeah, we gotta find him.
Yeah, you notice
Okay.
that Pickle is holding half of what looks like Voltan's sword.
I did say it broke.
Yeah.
Look,
It
yeah.
looks like it's been cut in half by not by heat, but just by something extraordinarily hard and sharp.
What do we do?
All right, I think that's enough for. I think that's more than 6 seconds worth of turn for you.
Yeah.
That brings us to the top of the round. Benito, anything you're doing?
Anything in here that looks valuable?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to give me a perception?
That's how you like this.
This is an 8.
An 8. Well, there's all sorts of scrolls. Let me reread the description of the room.
Might be
Let's
useful
see.
later.
There's the 4 burning skulls in each corner of the room, the 3 chairs. The stone ledges are covered with old books, scrolls, cheap bones, scrimshaw artwork. There were some jars of deformed creatures soaking in brine and formaldehyde, but they've all been smashed. There's some taxidermied animals and limbs and other strange objects.
Well, the scrolls might be.
And there was a very nice bubbling water fountain in here, and it's now like looking kind of rank.
Oh, the scrolls might be spells we can use later. So.
Possibly.
That's true.
So what? Possibly. So yeah, he'll just dump them in his bag,
All right,
And
you
then-
take the scrolls.
and then how many are they? So we can figure it out later.
We'll figure it out later.
Okay. All right. So they'll take the scrolls and then head back to where everybody else is.
All right, you exit the
Meander
chamber.
aimlessly back towards where everybody else is.
Now,
Confused.
head down there to join them. And Pickle's conversing with Pip down there. And let's see, that brings us back to the lair action.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, there's a layer action. Okay.
Please say
All
it's
right.
only in that room.
I'm the only one in there now, so.
Ball's hand.
Shoot.
Yay, cool. I'm dead.
Let me change the map here.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm so dead.
Where is the map I want?
Broken sword.
He's so cool looking.
All right, let's
Weird
see,
root.
Where was I? Here we
We don't know. Where are you?
Oh, cool music though.
All right. Roll attack.
At least there's good music in here.
Awesome. That's great.
You and Noala find yourselves separated from one another by about 60 or 70 feet inside an impossible space. Both of your swords are missing. You're on a small island suspended upside down by black chains from massive tree branches barely visible within the sky below. Far above you, a balmy mist, swirling with snow, billows forth from a tremendous crystal as it pirouettes around a sphere of golden flame. To either side of the inverted island, portals stand open, emanating gouts of opposing energy, mirroring the scene overhead. From one issues a cold breeze of luminous mist and cloud. The other crackles with flames and spits cinders. Emerging from the portals, you see beings of epic proportions.
Oh
A muscular male with black horns, crimson skin, leathery wings, and a spaded tail that cuts the thick air like a knife.
Okay.
His rippling, black-clawed arms are not unlike Nuala's. The other is the polar opposite, a radiant woman with white hair, smooth alabaster skin, and 3 pairs of feathery opalescent wings. Where the male glowers from within his black scale armor, the woman, who is girt in a gleaming golden chainmail, seems morose yet resolved. Give me a perception check.
This is the time to roll well.
That's
Whoa.
Don't roll one that's been mean to you today.
This is the time for that.
Oh, 19.
19.
Plus
Nice.
what? Plus what?
It's nothing.
As
Nothing.
the both of you and Nuala, both look at these figures like stunned by what the hell just happened to you. And as you look up at them, you look at the woman, and then you look at Nuala. You're familiar with what you look like in the mirror. Her coloration, the white hair, the pale skin, the silvery eyes, is you guys to a T. Your gaze shifts over to the devil standing opposite her. And the cheekbones, the chin, like the facial structure, it's identical to yours. And hers.
Mommy and Daddy.
Without a word to each other, you see these two titanic individuals unsheath massive blades. One of black, the other of platinum. Each one looks like it could cleave a giant in half with one blow. In a single motion, they cast their weapons towards one another, and the two swords clash with thunder and lightning above you before ricocheting off and striking the ground, separating you like meteors. In your minds, you hear each of them proclaim a single word. Retributor, snarls the devil. And Redeemer, the archangel answers in defiance. As if slapped awake from a daydream, you see Nuala's gaze dart to the blades, and she springs forward towards the closest one.
Okay. Where are the blades? They're in front of us, I'm assuming? Like there and there?
Yeah, you can see them on the map there.
Whoa.
There's one
in front
here.
of. Yeah.
There's one here.
Where's
Where?
your...
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's off the map. We can't see the other one.
Okay, no?
No.
No.
It's over
I'm
here.
sorry. The central map.
I don't even know where she's at.
Yeah, we can't see. Okay.
Ah.
I'm gonna run towards this blade.
All right.
We've confirmed whose story this is, and I'm okay with
Yeah.
that.
All right. You run to that one, and you're able to pick it up. She runs to this one and picks it up. You guys are about, let's see how far apart you guys are. You guys are 45 feet apart.
They run towards each other.
Start running towards each other, I guess.
Whack each
Sorry,
other with magic
I don't mean
swords.
to.
Oh no, you're fine.
Where's Schwartz and
All right,
Rubber.
you guys run towards the center. Make an attack roll. Here.
18 plus 4, 22.
You hit.
Hey!
Go ahead and roll damage.
So 22. Jesus Christmas.
That was.
Waste. Reroll that. It's 7.
Oh, you don't know what the plus is going to be. I mean,
7 plus 2, and then I'm actually gonna do a divine smite.
Alright, go for it.
The sword is?
I don't know.
You're not sure.
I'm
I'm
just,
not there. Just...
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do the divine smite, and then I'm gonna
7 plus
do the
8.
8.
Nice.
Hey.
We need another 8.
Play
We
the
got 8.
paladin.
7. That's 10, so what is it, 17 plus whatever is
17 plus whatever.
Whatever that sword gives.
whatever the sword gives. Not my great sword, isn't it?
Okay.
And plus 2, yes, or whatever.
Alright. So 34 points of damage.
Oh!
don't be hit by that sword.
Ah!
How many hit points she has? Like, you like her.
Just hope she doesn't hit you.
Well, hopefully with the
All right,
fanciest sword.
You lambaste her with this sword, and she staggers back from the hit.
And falls
And
unconscious.
as you hit her, you see the whole island that you're standing on trembles beneath your feet, and you see cracks start to form in the sky.
I'm kind of focused and kind of like,
All right.
Yeah.
Ate the mushrooms.
magic
in
mushrooms.
in front of you, the sword that she's wielding looks identical to the one that you're holding now.
Oh.
She attempts to attack you with the one that she's holding.
Is it still?
That's a 19 to hit
Oh yeah, that
Was
is.
it
with
still?
disadvantage.
Okay, I was wondering. I was asking. Didn't know.
Yeah. So at least you still have that.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully she doesn't hit you with a 7 or better.
And with a death.
All right, you take 8 damage.
Well, 8 versus how much?
34.
37.
37.
Or sorry, 34. And as she hits you, sky fractures more, and you see it almost looks like pieces are starting to fall out of the sky, and the island is starting to crumble beneath your feet.
Oh,
It's your turn.
Ender.
that's not what I'm talking about. Hey, seriously.
I mean, I'm trying to defend myself. I'm trying to. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
How many hit points do you have? 30?
Alright,
It's bloody.
21.
That hits.
Oh,
Well, whatever she has.
Right. It's 9 plus whatever.
Just 19.
I don't have any more.
I might not need it.
All right, you give her another solid smack of health.
And I'm just trying. I'm doing like an upward.
All right. Well,
Or
with one more blow, a massive shockwave shatters the space around you, rippling outwards through the red marble chamber below Pater's ball and striking your comrades who are still in the room like they were just backhanded by a titan.
only one still in the room is this guy.
Everyone who's still in the room, I would like to make a strength saving throw.
I'm not in there, right?
Oh, nobody's.
You're not in it. I know.
Are you out?
18.
18.
Nice.
That might be your clue to GTFO.
18, you said? All right. You get pushed to the edge of the room, but you manage to keep your feet and avoid getting knocked over.
Can I just well, it's not me. I was gonna say I'm just going to walk out of the room.
Here's
not my
your
business.
sign.
Yeah.
My business.
Yeah, you pretty much get blasted out of the room by the force of the shot.
Oh yeah, I'm in the doorway anyways. Yeah, she's pushing me out
Right
anyway.
into Benito.
Hey, Benito, what the? What the hell was that? I wish I knew.
I ship it.
Yeah.
I wasn't intended to be here.
You just made me choke.
Does this have the 9 hills? Like Forgotten Realms?
Huh.
We don't know.
You don't know.
Is it in the Forgotten Realms?
All right, the
universe?
two of
Or
you
did it ever-
reappear in the very center of the
Well,
room.
also, 20 ball.
Uh-huh.
There's no one who's on the ball. Campaign.
Yeah, but we're still setting it in his form.
Oh, so all right. Does
Part of it.
Zelric see them now? He just got blasted out of the room. I would imagine he's looking back that way. Like, what the hell?
Delphork?
This
All
happened.
right, as they reappear, it's going to reappear at the lair action,
I don't like the
which is where we left off. She's staggered from what just happened and confused. It's like she's shielding her eyes from just like looking at way too much lightning and whatnot. And you hear her say, this is a legendary action she's using. This is the lair action. She says, "Yeah, come to me."
No. I don't like that. At all.
I refuse.
Yeah.
And you see,
Sword?
there.
Cat rabbit?
You see a disgusting looking creature appear. It looks like some sort of emaciated jackal with jaundiced skin,
Ew.
burning red eyes that just sort of hovers in midair.
Oh, great.
Kill it with fire.
What is that map not moving back into position like I told you to?
It says no.
It is saying no. I'm saying yes.
No.
All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Say it in the rain, y'all.
All right. So you see this sort of creepy-looking hound just materialize into existence behind
Alphino.
behind Voltan, and making eye contact with Zarek down the hall. It charges at him. Voltan, you may make an attack of opportunity if you wish, or you may pass if you wish. It's up to you.
Sure, I'm gonna notice the sheet try to bring that thing into existence. Uh, 11.
Your dice tray is cattywampus.
What was this teeny little thing?
You just barely miss it.
Oh.
You just barely miss it.
I'm a little distracted. So as I'm like trying to swing
you
at it, she
just
swings away and I
reappear.
block it.
As it appears in front of you see it rears back and it starts to bay.
No.
I'd like all of you, except for Voltan, to make the wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
great.
God.
No.
Wisdom, huh?
Okay.
Wait, does that count me? Because I'm not even looking at it.
11.
Yeah, this is an auditory effect.
Hey.
11? Okay.
Wisdom.
15.
15?
It's gonna be a -1, you guys.
8. All right.
Hold on, I gotta look up the stats for the Panther.
I need to improve my stats later because this is not cool. -1s are bad.
We've got some really weak wisdom scores. Oh, shit.
Well, I mean, I got a 2 total because I had a 3.
Come on, Pip.
-1.
You can save.
I rolled an 11.
Oh,
11, okay.
Team.
19. Nah.
19, okay.
Let's
I'm just checking something here. All right. Pickle and I think Zolric both failed. They got like a 2 and an 8. All right. Both of you, you feel ice in your veins. You are terrified of whatever the hell that was that you just heard. You are both frightened.
Okay.
do we move?
Not yet.
Okay.
That brings us to Valena's turn.
Valena is going to use her
Hear a wolf
snoot
bang or something.
to try and sniff out an escape from here.
All right, you see a pair of double doors to the south, and then there's like some sort of a column that appears to be made out of coins to the east.
Yeah. So she's going to try to like discern which way might be the way to go with her snout. She's going to sniff.
Okay.
So, assume a perception check or whatever.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Because she is a panther and she's using her snoot, she does get advantage on this.
Okay.
So this is the first roll. And the second roll, so 18.
All right, you smell decay and corruption coming from the south, and as you look in that direction, and your gaze goes to the floor, you can see that the dust on the floor has been disturbed. It looks like there were careful footprints going in that direction, clustered around the door, similar to how your friends were searching earlier. And then there's all the dust in the middle of the hallway has been like brushed away, and you see droplets of blood on the floor, but it all smells rotten.
Ew.
But it's not covered in dust at all.
And that's to the south, right?
That's to the south. To the east, you see this pillar that looks like it's made of coins, but all you smell is stone and dust. You can see that there's lots of footprints that have been around it, but you don't see any sort of signs of struggle or anything else like that.
Great.
The blood and stuff on the south looks like it's smeared back in the direction that you've come from, almost like something was like scrambling to get away and get back north again.
Lauren's gonna pick up the chillin'. She's gonna make her way. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20 this way. Inspect the statue a little bit and try to like move it to get through.
All right. How are you trying to move it with your panther form?
She's gonna kind of try to press on it with her weight. See
Right,
if
you-
she can rotate it or something.
You press on it. And it doesn't seem to budge. But the interesting thing is, even though this seems like it's completely covered in like edges of coins that are all inscribed with runes and whatnot, when you're pressing on it, you don't feel like the uneven surface like you would if it was comprised of coins. It feels like a flat stone surface as you're pressing on it with your shoulder, trying to force it to move. It feels more like a massive pillar. All right, Pip, what are you doing?
Pip is going to send a short bow shot down main and try to kill this weird dog thing.
All right, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Can I hide first before I fight it?
Sure.
Okay. Stealth. That is a 16.
All right.
Okay. Do I get advantage or no?
Do not. It rolled
okay.
well on perception for once. However, it can. It is engaged with an ally of yours, so if you hit, it will be a sneak attack.
Ooh, 22. Didn't need it.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Terrible damage. 9 points total.
Sneak attack?
Yep, that's what the sneak attack. I rolled a 1.
Oh, boy.
Huh.
Hey.
Wheel.
It squeals.
They went,
Pain.
ow.
You hear it growl in pain as it sort of floats there in midair. Its limbs kind of hanging limply as it gazes at you with these infernal like red eyes.
Yep, time to duck the other way. Alright. That is my turn.
At the end of Pip's turn, Walla is going to attempt to strike at her apparent twin brother again.
What did she learn that we don't know?
And she misses thanks to the protection from evil. Woo!
Nice.
See? Clutch.
All right.
You don't have to do damage to be
Voltan,
clutch.
it is your turn.
Oh,
Wait.
did they not?
No, you skipped everyone else.
I'm going in
After, well, she just went. After that, it's my turn and Pickle's turn.
It's Velena, Pip, Voltan, Nuala, Zalric. That was a legendary action she took now of the turn.
Oh, okay. That's why I was confused. Sorry.
Alright, so I guess I'm gonna try to hack her and like knock her back. Nope.
Yeah.
I rolled off of you.
Push off.
Not in that one, at least.
4. Well, that's
Did
a
you roll?
shit one.
Did you roll with advantage? Or what?
That's 15.
Oh, wow.
What's your strength? That actually hit.
What? Okay. Try to hit her and knock her back. That's 7 plus whatever.
You deal her another 7 damage.
It's got -8 HP.
It's saying negative. Right?
-8 out of 22.
HP life saving. I think that's that's on Voltan.
Oh, that's a
I
buff.
think his hit points got updated after that.
Oh, okay.
So 12, 2 minus 8.
This is just trying to knock her out.
Alright, she's
Kill that bitch
she's
at this
looking
point.
starting to look pretty damn rough. Alright, that brings us to her turn. The gritting her teeth. It almost feels like she's like suffering from something. Like like it to whenever she's trying to attack you. She does connect with you again this time. That's a 17 to hit. When she strikes you, she winces like there's a backlash. You see her clutch her head. Pain. You do still take damage though. Take another 7 points of damage.
Woo! Hurting. I'm just bloody. Ew!
I think it over third of the puppet.
Or definitely scared of the puppet.
Fucking.
Alright, that's her turn. Zalric, you're feared of this demon dog.
Can I not make a saving throw against that?
At the end of the turn. It's always at the end of the turn, and here's something in. Maybe not.
There's no second. One against it. I'm with it.
Can you still
Can you do
get
anything?
it?
But
He's already.
You can try. You've currently got a bow, which would be disadvantage.
Now I'm going to switch my bow out and hold on.
Right, go for it.
You are it.
I am?
Yes.
Also, I guess that's what fear does.
I fear.
You're feared.
So then, attacking with my bow or that would make a difference.
Yeah, I guess I can.
Oh, well then I would still just attack it with my bow at that point. Then I
Alright,
wouldn't.
that's good. Go for it. Disadvantage.
18 versus 15.
Wow.
Those are both actually good enough to hit.
Sweet. Okay. No. 5.
Alright, it's really rough.
Well, it already took 8 points of damage, right?
Correct.
So it's down to 5 hit points.
I don't know.
No, that's my hit points. It doesn't say their hit points. Never mind. I'm looking at the wrong things. They,
What are you looking at?
yeah,
I
they
don't have it so close,
no,
but-
yeah, never mind. I have no idea what this one, what it is. This bloody. That's what we know.
Yes.
I can't really move away from it because I'll take the hit. So
I mean, and
I'm just going to brace myself and hold, and hope
Hope for the best.
someone kills it in the meantime.
alright. That brings us to Kel's turn.
So can I switch from my hand axe and like get between both people's legs with that sucker? Because I'm
Like a javelin or something?
well, I can throw a hand axe or I can throw a javelin, and I'd rather throw a hand axe because javelin's a little bigger than.
True. Any action straight in this next is legs.
Yeah, I don't want to reverse Jim Carrey.
Make your attack roll with disadvantage.
Still, just
Oh, because I'm scared.
Because you're feared.
It's not gonna be good, you guys. It's gonna be good.
Wait, what
Well,
is
you're
this?
just
Is
right to
raging
the left too.
How's that? Raging?
Oh.
So
It
cancel each
counters?
other out?
Oh yeah, so that would cancel out, so it'll be a straight roll then. I like how you're closing your eyes as you're twirling a hand axe through two men's legs.
6. Can I roll 10?
That'll hit. Roll damage. You split the two wickets at the end of the croquet course.
1 plus 4.
I keep seeing your damage, but it looks like it's on top of the creatures
4
above
plus
us.
4
So
is 8.
How do you want to do this?
I'm just like, I killed the dog! Speaking of right?
You get your hand axe down the hall, passing clear between cavernous space betwixt Benito and Zoe's legs.
It's still there.
My daddy taught me well, thank you.
And if you get deep into this creep hound's head and leave it in twain, just push into black mist and
Somebody give me that back, please. Wait, now. Thank you.
Voltan, you hear something metallic clatter to the floor.
Wait, I can move now.
Can't
Yes?
focus.
You can move now.
I'm gonna
And you're no
scramble.
longer feared.
I'm gonna scramble between their legs and just get it.
Alright, it's difficult terrain, so 5, 10,
I'm
15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so you can make it. Just put pencil, Zolric, and get to your X.
I want to go with this right here.
One before.
It landed though.
Oh, it landed right behind you.
There you go.
Alright, you get up there, and he and Ed Bitch are back, and we're looking hell out of each other as siblings are wont to do.
Can I fit it back and get my handle back out?
And you your object interaction,
I wasn't sure how it worked. I was just asking.
all that. And you being all pick it back up as
I mean, if I can't pick it up yet, that's fine.
Alright, so you get up there. Let's see, at the end of your turn, she her look around all 10 and see you, and she says,
I didn't do it.
"Eat us, eat!"
I didn't do it.
And he hurls a gallon of energy at you. That hits DC 23.
Shit
Holy
balls, yes.
crap.
You take 7 points of damage and are pushed back 10 feet, running to smack dab into
Alright.
Zalric. Give me a dexterity save to avoid falling down.
Hold on, I took how much damage?
Can I try to catch her?
Why is it 7?
Well, it's half because you're.
Oh,
Oh yeah, okay, so 2 plus damage.
If she comes towards me, can I try to like catch her as a reaction?
And I need to do what now?
You can try and catch her as a reaction. That will give you advantage on your dexterity.
Oh, I didn't know if I had to make a deck.
Oh, that's
okay.
Oh, dexterity.
Takes up your reaction now.
Very nice, very nice.
So, let's do. Actually, 20.
Alright, you just kind of dig in and like fall off the ground with like your left hand. You get forced backwards, and
Can I just
you
catch her?
you like leave claw marks in the stone.
Well, I was in the middle of picking up my hand axe.
You leave claw marks in the stone as you're pushed back and away from your hand axe. You manage to keep your feet, and
You place I picked it up.
We didn't have enough.
You didn't have
Oh, okay. Couldn't tell what the verdict was, so that's fine.
So
I don't care.
you're reaching out to pick it up, and you're about to grab it, and you just like. It sounded terrible, and it hurt a little bit. Right in your fingernail, right in the cuticle, right in the nail bed. Ooh.
Ow!
Yeah. Oh, you feel like punching a wall. You didn't feel like punching a wall.
Hey, at
that
least-
wasn't great.
At least it helps keep the rage going.
Yeah, it sure does.
Our
That
boat
hurt.
scooted right back in the ocean.
Woo. Yeah, more. All right. That brings us to Vanito.
Benito.
Vanatan Ito.
Oh yeah.
Vanatan Frito.
Noir says, "Here, this looks like it's turning credit there. Are you ready to end this? Done here?"
Wow. It's not over until one of us falls.
Wow.
Alright, so.
So I started blasting.
9 plus.
So what you're saying is we gotta knock you under behind, Ripper? Literally just kick her knee out. Hell.
9 plus 5.
Fire a bullet at her. It whips right past her shoulder, but it Interestingly, it doesn't get affected this time, but yet you still miss. Seemingly just barely.
Macy's
Anything else?
No, there's not.
You do?
No. Well, maybe just. No, that's fine.
Okay. What do you do? Alright. That brings us back to the lair action.
No!
Not going in there.
Hey, at least I'm outside.
Yeah, you're actually outside now.
Yeah, that's what I said, yeah. I was thinking about moving forward like now.
Enraged by this vexing turn of the events, you're just like give a tremendous ah! She just screams, breaking her mask of impassivity that she's had this whole time, and the entire site shakes violently, threatening to hurl you all off the feet. I'd like everyone make a reflex save.
We made you mad.
In this room or out of this room, everyone.
What was that?
Dexterity save, you mean?
Dexterity save. God damn, you can't understand this.
It's cool.
It's cocked between a 14 and a 9.
Damn.
Okay. 18.
17.
10.
14.
Anyone who got less than a 16 is knocked on their ass.
That's fine.
You, however,
I'm sitting on your feet.
take it like a champ. All
You
right.
down too?
Yes.
Ah!
Benito.
All I gotta do is stand up.
So,
Valletta, it is your
on
turn.
the count of 3, everybody do the Star Trek thing to your left. 1, 2, 3.
Then we go every different direction.
Very
I'm
good.
seeing that
Hey,
we're
quit
not
talking over
I'm sorry.
Kelsey.
bracing the statue is going to start clawing at it.
All right, you claw at this pillar. Take I'll treat it like a perception check. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay.
You want if it's better, you can use your attack modifier and place a perception bonus.
Yeah, that would be a +4. So 13.
13. As you're clawing at it, there's a couple spots on this pillar where your claws seem to snag, almost as if there's like an indentation or something in the surface of the pillar.
I'm nervous. I've been chewing the heck out of me down.
Okay.
The kitty scratch.
She's going to she's gonna kind of like sort of arch. She'll look over at Pip and just make like a low growling sound to signal.
Yep.
Or try to communicate as much as possible.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll insight to see if I can understand what she means.
We're both animals. They should understand each other.
Right. Go for it.
What's that girl? Tell the well?
15 for insight?
You get the impression that she's found something on this pillar, and you see her clawing at almost like at the same spot on this pillar repeatedly. You get the impression that there must be something tactile there that she's attempting to indicate.
What's that girl? Little Amos has fallen down the well?
All right, that brings us to
Okay.
Pip's turn. What is Pip doing?
Pip is readying another shot, but as Valenna's doing that, he takes a closer look at this pillar, specifically where she had kind of grasped at before and is possibly still grasping there.
Arch like
He'll stick his little paw inside where the indentation is to see if he can feel around in there for something.
Hey, give me an investigation check.
I thought he was a big bun.
Yeah, he's a big bun.
A little
He's a person-sized bun. He's still got paws though.
Hey, we like big buns.
And we cannot lie.
Lie. I would never lie about that.
I was
Never.
like, oh, what?
pause.
Ugh, 11. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna use inspiration and improve that roll. Hold on.
Big bun, little paws.
Oh crap! I forgot.
Oh no. 12.
Well,
Oh?
No.
1 point better.
Yeah.
So you're feeling around there, and well, it's weird. The whole pillar looks like it's composed of coins, but when you're feeling it, it coins. It feels like rough stone underneath.
Hmm.
It's really weird. Guessing that this must be some sort of an illusion, but you're struggling to pierce it with your eyes as you are with your hand.
It's.
All right. Anything else?
Well, was that my action?
I feel like doing something like that probably qualifies as an action.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. I'm gonna bonus action hide, then in turn.
All right. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
20. Of course, now I can roll 22.
You're feeling pretty confident that Koala can't see you from where you are.
Okay. End turn.
All right. That brings us to Voltan.
Smash her. Smack her, bitch.
Yeah, Dalton's gonna attack. Shush. 7, right?
Yes.
That's it. 16.
That's good enough to hit. Roll damage.
God. Roll 2 1. 6.
Oh, an 11.
6 plus.
Yeah.
Whatever. Whatever the sword is.
All right.
Trying to like knock her out. Because I feel like
She's
I'm
an
connected.
ignorant.
I feel like I'm connected to her now, so I'm trying to like knock her out.
So at the end of her turn, she looks bloody as hell. Let's her up. Here, you see her swing at you again, and she looks like she's feeling. She swings at you, and it's just like ugh. Then, as it comes to her turn, she tries to strike at you again, and that's a 17 to hit.
That is 17.
All right, she strikes you again with her blade. That's another 8 points of damage.
I'm down.
And as you fall, see her.
No one's healed me.
The last thing you see as you fall is she staggers back and she almost drops her sword as she clutches at her head. It looks like she's reeling.
That did something.
I can't.
Just as defeat seems imminent, the skulls in the room flare up before burning themselves out. As behind her, you see what looks like a giant gash a hole in reality. Giant red hand with black talons reaches through and clutches her in its grasp and begins trying to drag her backwards. And as it does, you hear "No! No! This is mine! This is my right!" And it just pulls her back through the portal before it slams shut, and the chamber goes quiet, filled only with the smell of sulfur and burning cinders.
I can carry. Shall we go?
Well, first of all,
That's a fail.
Zelrick's gonna go up to Voltan and try to like stabilize him.
All right, go ahead. Give me a. Is it medicine in this edition?
I have medicine. Yeah.
All right.
I keep going.
You only,
Well,
Or just
it's,
wait.
we're still in
Wait,
Wait,
so
yeah.
everyone gets a chance to try to help you.
Hold on.
Oh, 10 for medicine.
Yeah, the medicine still.
I don't know. Survival? No, that won't work.
I believe that's just enough to stabilize. It needs to be a roll 10 or better. That's like a hard and fast rule in the PHP.
All right, medicine. God, I can't even type medicine. 5D. Sure. I don't think I've ever had anybody try and use this shit before. Well, that's not helpful. Google. Some good results.
Come on. Yeah, look up stabilize.
Medicine 5D. Stabilize. DC 10. All right. You rush forward to your friend who lays stricken on the ground, covered in grievous wounds that look like they probably should have ended his life several times over, and like rip off some gauze that you in your pack because you're a ranger. You're ready for stuff like that. Rip off some and start binding the worst of his wound. Little gash right across his chest, and you apply pressure and manage to staunch the bleeding and get him stable.
Not make him conscious?
I think he's at zero hit points, but he's not in danger of dying anymore.
Okay.
He's not doing death saves.
So he's still unconscious, but he's not doing death saves. Yeah.
And that brings us out of initiative.
I was gonna go and check and rifle through his stuff and see if he's got any healing bits.
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
Yeah.
Have any healing bits?
I do actually. Have
Okay, give me an investigation check as you had him down.
It's probably gonna be a -1, but let me check.
See her finding the healing potion. I got it.
-1, so 11.
11. Yeah, you pat him down, and it's not too difficult because when they have healing potions, they typically try to keep them at the ready since they need them when it's an emergency. So, managed to find a couple more like little pouches on his belt, and little pop freaking
Force it down his go.
pinch his jaw to force his mouth open and bring it down the hatch.
Maybe you can comply.
What's the healing? What is healing? What does it do?
What is it? 1d8 plus 1?
1d4 plus 1.
Oh, it's 2d4.
For a healing potion?
Yeah,
It's
right.
2d4 plus 2.
4 plus 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and who's rolling that? I don't know, the way he rolled it. I'm kidding.
That's fair.
Even gets a 1 on the 2.
I can reroll. That's a 4.
4 and another 1.
And a 1. Alright, so 5 and.
Hey!
I don't know where you were at.
Wake up! Wake up!
So I kind of like.
I'm just patting your
Step up.
cheeks like,
Can I sit up real quick?
You sit up with a jolt.
And just kind of like look and say, "Where's she at?"
Careful! A big red hand thing came and snatched her up, and she didn't like it.
Like ripped through the.
So that was real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I kind of look at the sword that I had in my hand now.
Yes. So
I got your broken piece.
I don't think I need it.
you look at the
Well,
sword in
find
your
it.
hand, and it's interesting. You remember the swords that the two planar beings were threw at each other. What seemed like just a few moments ago. The sword of the devil was this massive black blade with like this sort of rusted grip guard to it, and a spiky pommel. And this, it looked like it had like red dragon scale or demon hide or something for its grip. The angelic being, their sword looked like it was carved out of platinum with a gold guard and like opalescent scales. The sword that you're holding, it looks like a damascene of platinum and black adamant with gold fittings that on one side seem to bear an angelic pattern and on the opposite a demonic pattern. The grip of it is opalescent ray skin, and the round pommel looks like it's set with a glowing aquamarine.
Pretty.
That's a pretty cool sword.
Yeah.
Okay, look at it later. We gotta go.
He's kind of like
Did the
puts
gates
it
ever
up,
fall
but
back down?
he goes. And
So as you guys are looking around the room, you manage to find a lever inside the fountain room there,
Oh,
and it looks like she must have been controlling it with telekinesis, because when you're able to pull it from its down position back up again, you hear a click similar to what Lena first heard, and the portcullis is raised back up into the ceiling again.
Sweet.
As that happens, you hear, "Oh,
the baby.
I'm tired. Where am I? It's cold in here."
Pip and Valina's down there with him.
Yeah, they're up there.
Yeah, Pip turns around from focusing on this pillar and says, "Oh, you're awake. Good."
Where are we?
We're in a bad place, but we're going to take you home soon.
The bars are open.
Where's Mana? Where's Lily?
They were looking for you. We know where they are, and we're going to take you to them.
Okay. And he looks up and he looks like he's about to cry, and he just goes over to the bunny and hugs the bunny.
Oh, baby.
Yes. It will be okay.
No, he's so good with kids.
Was there anything else that you guys wanted to do in the dungeon?
I'll investigate that room anymore, see if there's anything there valuable.
Good Pickle's gonna help that guy up.
I know. I guess you got most of the scrolls and stuff. Is there anything valuable, money or weapons or anything?
Okay. Let's take a look here.
There's a broken sword on the floor.
No, Pickle has that.
No, he said he didn't need it anymore. I said, "Well, fine."
Oh.
Yeah, there was half of a sundered sword on the floor, and whatever happened to the other half of your sword, it's nowhere to be found inside this room.
Yeah, Voltan's like, he's just kind of reeling over all that, and he's like, I have the strangest story.
Okay, well,
Tell us all about it.
definitely want to hear it, but not till we get out of this place, maybe.
Yeah, probably be wise.
Look.
So
I hear it.
He lays hands on himself and heals himself back.
all right, fair enough. So the counters around the edge of the room are covered in books and journals and papers and whatnot. It could take several hours to sort through them all, but you're certainly able to pack them all up and take them with you if you guys want.
Shopping bags and
Yeah.
go.
Yep.
GTF.
I'll add it to my list. I'll just put
We'll take the books to investigate and read through.
Voltan will go to these guys.
I'll just add that to my.
You're adding it? Okay.
We can go back
list.
the same way we came.
Yeah.
It's open now.
It's open now.
Well,
She's
if you guys
gone.
want to
Let's go.
find out what's down there in the other.
No.
No.
Might be
No.
No.
We have no reason to stay. Let us get out of here.
All right. As you guys make your way back out of the dungeon, as you make your way back upstairs, there's a number of shell-shocked looking gremlins standing around. They're not holding weapons. Instead, they're all holding their hands up above their head or on their knees, growling. As you see, all around them, there's a number of what looks like soldiers standing in the area, and a rather ticked off looking blonde-haired duchess who's shaking her head as she pulls a barrel, a ladder, a large trout seemingly on a plaque out of her purse and just starts dumping these things on the ground while shaking her head and at a very young Alice who is standing in front of her with her hands clasped behind her back, just sort of looking up at the moon in the night sky, whistling innocently. And she says, I don't know how those things got in there. It's going to, I guess it's magic. A mystery for all time.
That wasn't mine, officer.
And who's going through the bag?
Duchess Karina Rowan.
Karina, okay.
We like her.
Yeah. No, I was going to greet her and say,
Hey, pretty lady.
Yeah.
She says, "Oh, good. You didn't die. That's."
We didn't, and we got what's the kid's name again? I can't remember.
And we found another.
We found another kid.
Halfling.
Yeah.
As you come up there, the kids see Eiglin and Vana says, "Eiglin," and she like just drops her shield and her big old sword. She runs over and she like just picks him up and squeezes him and hugs. He's like,
he's tired.
Too tight. I can't breathe. And she's like, okay. She says, don't. She says, don't ever run off like that again. You understand? And he just kind of nods and tries not to make eye contact. And then he sees Lily, and he like runs off and beelines towards Lily. It's like he just kind of like says, no, get away.
Hey! I forgot something important. She's gonna wander up to him.
The gremlins are still looking at each other like,
get out of the way.
You boot one out of the way.
I say in my best World of Warcraft goblin voice.
All right.
But I wander up to the little boy. I forgot something important.
He's just hugging on her, and she's like, and with that, you guys end your exploits at Patersbald.
Yay!
And we will resume in the town of Roselle the next morning after everyone has gotten some much needed rest.
Yay!
Nice. And at this point, you guys have dinged to level 3.
Wow!
We're beast
We're
a monster!
So you guys can level up for our next game in hopefully 2 weeks' time.
We lived, you guys!
You lived.
Yes, we lived.
Yeah.
The greatest accomplishment any hero can achieve.
Especially after my derp.
That made things interesting. It made things real interesting.
I would have cried if we died because it would have been my fault.
Yes, I guess up class.
Alrighty.
That was
I got
awesome.
7 HP on that level up.
Nice.
See what?
Next session will be the day before my birthday.
That's right.
Cool.
Paladin.
Excellent.
What is it? D10? D4? D8?
Yep, Paladin's D10, or you can just take the average. Alright, I realize that Emmett and Kelsey, you gotta get to bed, so I'll go ahead and I'll stop it now, but I had a lot of fun, and I'm glad all you guys managed to survive against all odds.
I'll level later. I don't want to do it on
All
my
right.
phone. It's a
Catch you later.
Night night.
Bye.